eyes wide. Wait, that's not the words. Ah, whatever. I like to start off with in that positivity, you know. Got my coffee. It's been a while. Oh. Na 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 na. I'll leave some. No, I won't leave tunes on the background. I don't want to risk it getting blocked. You know how I do. Yo, Orbs, how you doing? I'll be back in a second. The show will start in about 5 minutes. Look, Topher, if you want, I can be the music. We're going down, down, baby. Yo, street in a Range Rover. Shoop, shoop, baby. I'm ready to let it go. Shimmy, shimmy, cocoa pop. That's it to me now. How you doing, Topher? How you doing, BJ? How you doing, Baker? How you doing, Quincy? Hello, Orbs. Woo! How's everybody doing? It's time. Woo! I'm excited. I hope you're excited. I'm excited. It's been a long time. Well, it's not been a long time. It's been a long time since I've had a pay-per-view to where I'm this hyped. I'm very hyped for this. I got the coffee out, Topher. You know what that means. You know what that means, Topher. I got the coffee ready. I dropped a couple of caffeine pills in the coffee for that extra boost. Yes! Joe Blade! Go on, baby. Oh, Maury shining in. How you doing, Maury? That's potentially what could happen, Topher. How you doing, Maury? Nice to see you. How you doing, S Black? Big up, sons. How's it going? I'm gonna give it a minute or so, then we'll get going. The Joe Blade's got my back, like the proverbial butt crack. I loved, oh my god, the promos that were popping today. Loving them. I appreciate that. Everyone who wrote a promo today, you get a little virtual high five from me. You know what? I'll raise my hand to the screen. I shake it too. I was loving it. When I came home from work and I saw like 6 promos, I was like, ooh! How you doing, Hellish? Nice to see ya. Yeah, so many last minute promos I've got to remember. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, before we get going with this show, it's time for a little breakdown. I did. I just complimented everybody's. Alvis, look, I'll punch my screen for the high five. Nah, but before we get into the stream, ladies and gentlemen, there's time for this. As we did with Final Stand, it's time for this little pre-show breakdown. A little breakdown of the whole show in a quick video. You've probably seen it by now. Big up BJ posting it to the Twitter. I wouldn't let me when I tried. But let's quickly run through the card. Super quick. Have a look at this beaut. Me gonna try and keep up with this is always the best thing. But here we are with Recovery, ladies and gentlemen. 13 matches, I believe, tonight. I can't hear the official song. I can't hear no music, but I assume it's alright. We kick off with Cassie Maverick taking on Ashley Red. Of course, the winner of this will join that women's high-stakes battle round, which the winner of that, which I'll talk about later, will get a chance in the number one contenders match. Second match of the prelude, George King, Brooklyn McMahon started off as a little bit of an open challenge, when it was a verbal exchange, even an attack from George King. It goes down tonight in our second match of the prelude. Then we have the high-stakes women's battle round, the winner of this match again, number one contenders match this following week on Wednesday. On the big special, there's going to be a big announcement on that show. I can't wait for it. We've got 4 competitors announced, 3 mystery opponents, and then either Castle or Ashley Rain. Then we go to the main card. Diamond Hancock takes on Bozo. Grudge match for the ages. Cannot wait to see this second match. Inaugural television championship crowning. 15-minute time limit. JT Smooth, James Kelly. JT Smooth comes in with such a momentum over James Kelly after beating him in that tag match last week. We'll be able to run full. We'll have to wait and see. Then we've got Yuki Musume Sora. First match of a best of 7 series. Look at the see who comes out on top. Of course, this starts. There's no bad blood here. It's just, a miscommunication in the tag match, trying to find out who the better competitor is. And then we go into Benny Banks, Marco Punish. That is a grudge match that I can't wait to see. Marco and top beat down BJ. BJ's out of action. And now we get Marco versus Benny. Then we go on this beautiful looking ladder match. Three teams, 1 team can become the inaugural tag team champion. Yeah, I realised that you couldn't hear me. Rob Cross, Matt Brooks, this has been brewing for ages. You probably couldn't hear anything I just said. I hope you can, because I was pretty impressed by myself. Haley Jones Furious said the winner of this will face the winner of the high stakes battle royale at our big special event next week on Wednesday to determine the new number 1 contender. Then we've got Max Power, Tone White, singles action. Their beef goes back a long way. I'm going to have to describe that in the match because it's a long-winded affair. And then co-main event, triple threat women's championship match. Amelia Sky just lost her undefeated streak. Maddie Manhattan used to have an undefeated streak, and Riley Van Wilson was the last chance attempt to become champ. But then the main event, Jacob Ziegler, the Scotsman, takes on Kevin Dudek for the UIW World Heavyweight Championship. I can't wait. What a main event that's going to be. Thank you, Alvis. I'm glad. I think I did well to keep up with that until I had to change my concentration to turn it down. Let me just take a sip of this coffee and we will get underway, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Stream BW. To Gamer Tribe, Mr. Rob Cross. Robinho's here. Oh, bye, Maury. Nice to see you, though. Appreciate the pop-in. I'm not actually wearing shoes right now. I've got 1 sock on my right foot, and then my left foot doesn't have a sock on. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, enough about my feet, the better. Gumball! Oh, the man I needed to see. My Welsh brethren. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go. First match of 13. First match of the I don't actually like coffee. Dan's here as well. Yes, Dan. First match of the prelude. First match of 13. Winner of this match joins that high stakes battle royale later on in the show. Who will come out on top? Will it be Ashley Rain or will it be Cassie Maverick? Dan, if I'm right, you must be on your way back from an away game, right? Am I right? But here we go. Now, coming into this match, you probably think, and on paper, Cassie Maverick probably has the momentum going into this match. She picked up a win on Rose Punish on this past episode of Extra, whereas on the flip side, Ashley Rain was pinned in that fatal 5-way match by Alice Blake. So Ashley Rain's got a lot of an uphill battle to climb here, but she is small. She's mighty though. She's small but mighty. Stumbled on that, but I brought it back around. She's gonna have to prove how mighty she is, though. An uphill challenge to say the least. Against Cassie Maverick, the curl girl tonight, who will be looking to advance. She's very experienced. One of the most experienced competitors on the roster. She'll be looking to advance into that battle royale, into the charts to potentially get that #1 contenders match. Oh, you know, Stevenage home game? Oh, postponed. And now we await the arrival of Ashley Rain, one half of Huggin' and Sluggin'. Making her way down the ramp, looking to pick up this W, looking to cement herself in that high-stakes battle royale. I made the themes a little too loud. You can't really hear the crowd. I'm not a fan of that. But other than that, I think everything's all Gucci. I did have a quick watch of a couple of the matches. I don't normally do that. I normally kind of save the the matches to surprise me a little bit, with the spots. But I did a little watch just to make sure like how the audio was. The crowd audio seems a little low, but maybe it's just because I have the theme audio too high. Oh, hello, Big J Jones. Nice to see ya. Welcome. Here we go, though. Cassie Maverick, Ashley Rain. Winner joins that high-stakes battle royale, and that would mean there's 3 more surprise entrants. The bell is rung, though, and here we go. Overhand right by Ashley Rain to kick off into a fireman's carry by Cassie Maverick. I'm interested to see how often the momentum switches in this match. I mean, the crowd certainly on the side of Ashley Rain, but that doesn't really phase Cassie. She's, Cassie's never been, a big fan favorite. She's never been one to care about the fans. She's more about herself. I mean, there's been times where she's shown a nice side, but for the most part, whenever I've seen her, she's definitely been anti-fan. Anyway, goes for that slap to Cassie. Big right hand by Ashley Rain, then a forearm to follow. But a knee to the midsection. Cassie going to have that reach advantage, as does most of the opponents that Ashley Rain goes up against. And never puts Rain down, though. Shot to adapt and overcome. Nice snap suplex by Ashley Rain. By Cassie Maverick to Ashley Rain. Welcome to the stream, Chaiwa. I think I pronounced that right. Give myself props for that pronunciation. Nice suplex there from Cassie Maverick, hoisting her right back up. Into a back job. Yeah, this card is so stacked that even the pre-show is massive. I mean, the winner of said pre-show match gets the #1 contenders match for the Women's Championship. That's Bozo's life choice, life motto. He's just happy to be here as Ashley Rain takes control of this matchup. Leg drop to the leg of Cassie Maverick. That's kind of what Cassie would try to do. Cassie would try to take out her opponent's legs, but seems to be Ashley Rain using a tactic against her. Now working the arm. Of the two of them, I expected Cassie to be the more technical here, to kind of, resort to targeting limbs. But it seems like Ashley Rain's going for that game plan so far. Nonetheless, though, Cassie Maverick back in control. Ashley Rain on one knee. Hey, Voodoo! Yo! Nice arm drag by Ashley Rain. Boot to the face of Rain. Cassie back up to her feet. Rain slips underneath. I love the lighting on that lever. And you know what? When I was recording this match, I was, I'll get into that anecdote after. Nonetheless, big clothesline by Ashley Rain on the outside. Rain looking to pick Cassie up to her feet. Let's not get a count out. I mean, I assume nobody would get in the match if we had a count out, or maybe we'd have to restart the match until there was a winner. I don't know. I don't know what the anonymous general manager would do about that. We'll have to wait and see. Maybe we will get a count out. Maybe we won't. Boot to the midsection though by Cassie. Goes for the snapmare. Able to slip away. Irish whip. Rain going to take this match back into the ring. Of course, as always, the Arenas Championships brought to you by the Decided Villain. Then the match card graphics, the edit brought to you by big old BJ. Oh! Little roll up by Rain! One! Only a 1 count. Big right hand there by Cassie Maverick. I will have a look after the match. It's just the lighting on the ring, I think. Big power bomb by Cassie. Immediately into the pitch. She's going to have that weight advantage. Tried to utilize that there, but a 1 count by Ashley Rain. Now going to hoist Ashley Rain back up to her feet. Here comes Cassie. Irish whip reversed by Rain. Cassie over the top rope, onto the apron. Oh, look at Rain. Talking a bit of that ish there. That leather, man, is just really shiny. It's fresh leather, man. We've just stripped a cow. Irish whip by Rain. There goes Cassie underneath that bottom rope. Looking to pick Cassie up. Big punch to the midsection. Irish whip into that far left corner. Face first against the top turnbuckle goes Ashley Rain. I think we're about to see a move we're very familiar with when it comes to Cassie Maverick. Ashley Rain in trouble. Here it comes, ladies and gentlemen. A nasty, devilish, gruesome cunt punt to the small but mighty one that has put many people down. Will it put down Ashley Rain? We shall find out. Lateral press. 1. Only a 1 count. Damn. Rain resilient. Having none of it. Cassie looking to pick Rain up to her feet. Irish whip. Into the ropes. Rebounds. Up in the air! Oh! Cassie's car out of nowhere! Cassie's car to Rain! Oh, but Rain quickly gets back up to her feet! Rain having none of it! Cassie Maverick, the wily veteran, roller under that bottom rope, trying to create a little breathing room using the ropes. Just to create that breathing room, trying to recover a little bit. Ashley Rain actually going to take advantage of that, send Cassie Maverick toppling to the floor below. Yeah, Ashley Rain did her research and for a cup. Ashley Rain now looking to pick Cassie up to her feet. Irish whip, back under that bottom rope we go. Hoist Cassie Maverick up to her feet. Welcome to the stream, Dave. How you doing? Up on the shoulders. Cassie perhaps looking for a scoop slam. Charging across the ring. Looking to hang Ashley Rain out to dry. Ashley Rain is so small she falls down to the middle rope. Not the top rope. Boot to the face of Cassie though. Stomp to the left arm. Ashley Rain now looking to pick Cassie up to her feet. Here comes Cassie. No! Reverse though! Rain could have been trying something big there, but Cassie reversed it. Big overhand right. Now what's Cassie looking for? Oh, this is vintage Cassie Maverick! Launching Rain across the ring, net first into that bottom rope. The whiplash on that is brutal, and it might just give Cassie the win. Lateral press once again, so confident she doesn't even hook the leg. Only a 2 count. I imagine if she hooked the leg there, she could have got the win, but it would not be. It's not to be at the moment. Kick to the back of Ashley Rain, who's having absolute over. Back up to her feet, little jawbreaker. Cassie Maverick. Of course, we actually could have the potential to see Ashley Rain take on Haley Jones in a #1 contenders match if everything fares out properly. But wait, Cassie with a roll-up 1! Only a 1 count. Of course, if Ashley Rain wins this, then wins the Battle Royale, and then Haley Jones beats Fury, we'd get a hugging and slugging #1 contenders match. That'd be quite crazy. I mean, the odds aren't there, but the odds aren't exactly likely, but that could be interesting. Get a suplex followed up by a backdrop from Cassie Maverick. Oh, and Cassie certainly feels the momentum swinging her way. She picks Ashley Rain up to her feet. Big clothesline by the cowgirl. Another big clothesline by the cowgirl. And a third big clothesline. Ashley Rain forced to fall back into the corner. And she's in a precarious position, a familiar position. Once again. Oh, no. This is not where you want to be. Against Cassie Maverick as the cunt punch strikes again. That, ladies and gentlemen, might be it. If there was a cup there, it's shattered. Those steel-toed boots. 1, 2. Only a 2 count. Ashley Rain still able to kick out, to kick off our prelude. And what a match it's been to kick off. We've seen the heart the soul, but it might not be enough. I was about to say the resiliency of the drive of Ashley Rain has carried her so far, but it wouldn't carry her any further. Cassie Maverick puts down one half of Hogan and Slugging, which means Cassie Maverick joins the high stakes battle royale. I feel bad for Ashley Rain there. He was talking about fighting for this opportunity earlier on tonight. For her backstage, she was talking about fighting for this opportunity, how she's going to have to work harder than the other woman that was just gifted a chance. Well, unfortunately for her, she fell short tonight.
Can you hear me?
Obvious, the fans certainly booing Cassie, that's for sure. They wanted to see Rain progress, but it's not always going to be the thing you want.
They say I'm doing wrong, running from the
Cassie
law.
Maverick advances to that high stakes battle royale later on in the evening. The cowgirl gets the job done. Will she be able to get the job done again? Echo! Yes! Everyone's coming out tonight. I love it. And Gumball, Echo. Oh. Voodoo is in here. You missed Voodoo, Echo. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, on to our second match of the evening. A bit of a grudge match between the Brooklyn Nightmare, Premier Pretty, he has various nicknames, and George King. This started out as, you know, the Brooklyn Nightmare simply looking for an open challenge. They went into a bit of a verbal exchange on Twitter, leading to George King actually attacking Brooklyn Nightmare, costing him a match, costing him his momentum, and after that this match was confirmed. George King tonight looking to pick up this big win on his pay-per-view debut for UIW. Of course, he's obviously won on normal shows, his debut on normal shows, but this is the pay-per-view debut. The first pay-per-view match. As I've always said, it's very important to win your first match in a company, but it's even more important when your first pay-per-view match. Welcome to the stream, Wolfstar. How you doing? Welcome to the stream, I not. George King, of course, forever confident in his own ability. Never doubts himself. Self-proclaimed king of the Union of Independent Wrestling. Tonight is his chance to shine now on the big stage. Will he get the job done? We shall have to wait and see.
Yeah. Thank you. Far too kind.
Wait, the arrival of Premier Pretty, the Brooklyn Nightmare. Like I say, he's got many nicknames. Is this the perfect level for a theme music? Thank you for that feedback, sir. I will keep it here.
Get him, Jay.
Now, this man was on quite a run before George King cost him his match. He was doing good things in UIW. I thought that was a really, really wide beard with just the collar of the jacket. I was about to comment on that.
Grand opening, grand closing. Damn your manhole, crack the can open again. Who you gonna find open a him with no pen? Just draw inspiration. Who you gonna see you can't replace him with cheap imitations of these generations. Hardcore, do you want more? Cook and roll with the Brooklyn Balls. So for one last time, I need y'all to roll. Yeah.
Whoa! Look at him showing off right in front of George King. Jesus. Trying to get these last-minute mind games in.
Look what you made me do. Look what I made for you. Knew if I paid my
That little backflip right in front of the king. I'm sure that's not gonna phase the king. Oh, he's punching his back. Little massage. Here we go. George King, the Brooklyn Nightmare. Premier Pretty. The match is underway. Second match of the evening, and here we go. Oh, no collar elbow tie up. Straight into the match. Snap suplex. By King. Overhand right. Nightmare able to slip free. Nice backdrop. Big lariat to the back. Brooklyn Nightmare looking to pick King up to his feet now. Dragging him up by the chin. Pushes him away though before he can hit the snapmare. Now collar elbow tie up. And George King has a strength advantage, the power advantage, the height advantage. Shoves Brooklyn Nightmare into that near left corner. Are we going to get a clean break? I'm not surprised. I am not surprised. That big right hand from King. Dragging Brooklyn Nightmare away from the ropes into the center of the ring. Targeting that left arm. A little lateral press already. Peck to peck. Only for the count of one. Brooklyn able to kick out. I guess he's the hometown guy here, of course. Always live in Brooklyn. The location on the arena glitches. I've only got New York ticked. And it keeps saying we're in Anaheim. And then like the normal shows in UIW it says we're in West Virginia. I don't know. Nice flapjack by the King. Brooklyn Nightmare playing a smart role to the outside, looking to reevaluate. King perhaps getting a little bit overzealous. Big up the taunt. Irish whip. But the King has the power. Just pushes Brooklyn Nightmare away. Again, these two very evenly matched, it seems. A couple of jabs. Spinning back. Chop. Kick to the midsection. Followed by another kick to the midsection. And then a spinning soul kick to the midsection, which barely moves King. Now King with a big powerbomb. King dragging Brooklyn Nightmare to his feet. Big sweep by George. Once again, drags Brooklyn right back up. We get another big sweep. Nope, head underneath the armpit. Snap suplex. King with Brooklyn Nightmare in that seated position. Couple of sharp elbows. Straight on the forehead of Brooklyn. Oh, look at that guy in the blue shirt booing King. Praying for that hometown guy. Of course, speaking of hometown heroes, co-main event tonight. Annie Manhattan, of course, and Manhattan being in New York, will have the crowd on her side. Looks to challenge Amelia Sky and Riley Van Wilson. The UIW World Women's Championship. Stop to the midsection by Brooklyn Nightmare. Kick to the back as well to follow, but George King having absolutely none of it. Goes to charge him down. Brooklyn catches the leg. Beautiful transition into a parallel kick, and George King's head hits the announce table on the way down. Irish whip. King underneath the bottom rope. Brooklyn looking to capitalize after King's head ricocheted off the announce table. King doesn't really know where he is right now. Overhand right, still able to reverse though. Big forearm to the face. But slips underneath. Couple of big boots to the thigh. Trying to take out the base of George King, the bigger man this matchup. Always a good strategy to do that. Sit out jawbreaker now by Brooklyn. King gonna, use those ring smarts, those street smarts, roll underneath that bottom rope. Play a little bit of breathing room. Slips back in between the ropes, only to get caught in the clutches of Brooklyn Nightmare. Counters the knee though, pushes it away, but Brooklyn able to slip away. Boot to the back, goes for the drop kick, but King able to slip away. And now King drags Brooklyn up to his feet by the head. What's George King looking for? Brooklyn's on the shoulders. Brooklyn could be in trouble. George King looking to put this match to rest. 1, 2, 3, and George King picks up the big W here tonight on Recovery, putting down the Brooklyn Nightmare. George King wasting no time, showing his intent to the UIW fan base. Look, he's telling him to shut up. He's telling him to shut up. George King does what he wants, ladies and gentlemen. little welcome to work surprise for Hellish. Ladies and gentlemen, finalizing our prelude. 8-women's battle royale. The winner has a #1 contenders match against either Haley Jones or Fury on our big kind of UIW special. It's not a pay-per-view. It's a UIW episode with an extended runtime because I've got a big announcement. I can't wait for that. I don't know if it would be the main event, but it'd either be the main event or the co-main event. Here we go. Of course, 3 mystery competitors in this matchup. And out first, seems to me, will be one of those mystery competitors. Certainly a theme I don't recognize from the UIW roster. It looks like we're going to introduce a bit of the Joshi talent pool into the roster at Hikiko. Going to be the first of 3 mystery contenders in this Battle Royale. This Japanese influx of talent. Hikiko making her way down the ramp, looking to make her UIW debut tonight. Welcome to the Spoon. Welcome to the Spoon? Welcome to the stream, Killer Spoon. Nice to see ya. Just in time for what I'm sure will be an epic matchup. Hikiko, the first of the 3 debuting superstars in tonight's Battle Royale. Who will be out next? And it will be...
It's okay, I'm good. Let's go.
If I am not mistaken, one of the members of Brooks Gym, one of the female representatives, Ashley Camille Carter, who comes into this match with a bit of animosity towards Madison Miles. I'm sure they can't wait to get their hands on each other in this Battle Royale. Of course, their miscommunication and tag team match in a couple of weeks ago. Well, not even miscommunication, just complete dismissal in the fact they're in a tag team match. Camille Carter tagged herself in, taunted in the face of Madison Miles, who was a then impromptu tag team partner, and then got pinned. What, Ali Cage? That one? Yes, that was the name. Gumball's female core. Anyway, out next! We shall see the second debuting superstar, one of the 3 Sage sisters. I believe this is Cheryl Sage. Yes, it is. A trio. Cheryl going to be the one debuting in this over the top rope, high stakes battle royale. What an opportunity. Certainly looking like a bit of a powerhouse. Maybe it's just the camera angle, but looks like she's got a bit of height. On at least Camille Carter, who's not, I don't think, one of the smaller competitors on the roster. And out next, who will it be? Who will be the 4th person in this matchup? I assume it will be one of the announced competitors next. Yes, it will be. We're looking to get a little dose of the Blake factor. All the way from Liverpool, England, Alice Blake. Looking to stamp her entry on this high-stakes battle royale. Comes into this match arguably with the most momentum, other than, I guess, Cassie, who just picked up a win. But Cassie's not going to be 100%. She just fought Ashley Reigns. But Alice Blake just won that fatal 5-way match last week on UIW. Will Alice Blake be the one to walk away with a win in this #1 contenders match for the UIW World Women's Championship? We shall find out. Of course, still 4 more competitors to make their way down the ramp. Unless I can't count. Nah, my maths is good. My maths is good. It's always good to have a bit of self-doubt in the morning. Well, evening. Out next, though. You know, I said Cheryl Stage looked like a powerhouse. Madison Miles certainly is a powerhouse. Probably the hardest hitter in this match. As I mentioned, her and Ashley Camille Carter will have a bit of beef going into this matchup, and I truly look forward to seeing them clash, colliding, probably attempting to throw each other from the ring. Yep, the pyro budget just thrown at Madison Miles every time she had. I have no lunch money. I went to buy pasta earlier and had to put it in the bin. I couldn't afford it. I'm throwing it all into the pyro budget. Is this self-funded? What a stack match this is going to be. You know, we're only like 2 months in, and this women's division is getting stacked. I'm excited. Every day seems to get new competitors in the women's division, and it is certainly getting that depth to it. That is not Mega Super. What? Oh, I thought Gumball was calling it. I expected better from Gumball. Yeah, thank you. Really? My worst? I've made a lot of bad calls back in the day, obvious. Now we await, I believe, the 6th entrant. I think my counting is correct. Our 6th entrant, Jade Dynamite, going to be making her UIW debut tonight in this high-stakes battle royale. What an opportunity this could be! What a match this could be! This is getting stacked. We've still got two more entrances to go, but this is getting quite stacked. That lever. What do you mean? That's all the mystery competitors. Of course, Cassie Maverick, having beaten Ashley Rain, would be the 4th. Mystery competitors being Hakiko, Cheryl Sage, and Jade Dynamite now. Certainly soaking in this crowd reception. Taking her time. Look, the crowd. She's just taking her time with this crowd. And then Madison Miles is like, nah, I want that. I want that spotlight. That tends to be the case in Battle Royale, sons. That's just how it goes. And now out next, the Queen! Quinn Bell, and this could be a clash. I would like to see. Quinn and Dynamite have quite the history. And, well, to see them lock arms in UIW would be something simply sensational. Welcome to the stream, Tone. Nice to see you. It's a big night tonight for UIW. Quinn certainly recognizes the opportunity. Oh, Quinn! Quinn walks right up to her, gives her a quick tap on the stomach. And now we await the last competitor, of course, Cassie Maverick, having beaten Ashley Rain earlier on the night, secured herself a spot in this high-stakes battle royale as we await her entrance down the ramp. Here she comes, the cowgirl, looking to secure herself a spot in that #1 contenders match. That big feather reminds me of those old school pens with the feather. Dipping the ink. Dip, 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 dip.
Oh Lord, can you hear me? The dogs are getting close.
Cassie, well, for sure having the momentum coming into this match, you know, she's just beaten Ashley Rain. She's not going to have a chance to recover. She would probably be hoping that George King versus Brooklyn Nightmare match was going to be a little bit longer to give her more time to recover. But now, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. High stakes battle royale. Alice Blake goes straight after Ashley Camille Carter. We've got Cheryl Sage and Dynamite going at it. We've got Cassie Maverick and Quinn Bell. And then we've got Madison Miles and Hikiko going at it. Dynamite with Cheryl Sage in the corner. Reversal by Sage. Russian leg sweep by Carter to Alice Blake. Oh, these trio of Irish Carter. Oh, Hikiko could be thrown out of the ring right now. That's the power. That's the power of Madison Miles. I don't know why she didn't throw her out the ring. That's the power that Madison Miles possesses. And Alice Blake on the edge. Oh, Alice Blake, sure you're not going out this early. Oh, Alice Blake easily escapes, as you would expect. And now look, Cassie and Quinn teaming up on probably the most powerful competitor in the match. Madison Miles trying to get that elimination. Madison, though, able to escape as Cheryl Sage is going after Dynamite. Nice drop kick by Cheryl. Hikiko still in this match. Oh! What? Quinn! Quinn just jumped over the top rope! Quinn, I mean, to be fair, I said last week, Quinn has just beaten the champ. Quinn has just ended the undefeated streak of the current UIW World Champ. I guess she doesn't care about this match. She thinks it's a waste of time. She believes she's owed a spot. I guess she believes she's already owed a title. Oh, there goes Cheryl Sage! I guess she believes she's already owed a spot because she just beat the champ. And now Cassie Maverick looking to eliminate Camille Carter. Well, Blake looked to hit her finisher there, but Hikiko is able to slip free. We are down to 6. Big right hand there by Dynamite. Quinn always making her the talking point. There goes Cassie into that far right corner. There goes Camille Carter in the far right corner, elbow to the face. And it looks like Madison Miles looking to get that big elimination. And Dynamite here, over the top rope we go. Dynamite down on the apron, looking to get her out of the ring. Get that big elimination. There's Carter looking to eliminate Cassie. Dynamite able to escape. Oh, I love how the opacity on the back tattoo is just about not saving. Nice. Roundhouse kick by Blake. Oh, Blake now looking for an elimination. Third elimination of the match. Hikiko could be in trouble over the top rope. Oh, big knee to the face of Dynamite as well. And Hikiko able to save herself. Big left hand by Cassie. Goes for a clothesline. Doesn't connect. Hikiko roundhouse kick to Blake. Right hand by Hikiko. Wheelbarrow arm drag. Oh, Blake! Blake holding on! Blake! Oh, Carl! Carl with a big elimination! Carl eliminates Blake! Damn! Camille Carter getting that big elimination. I think Blake was a bit of a favourite. There goes Miles. Miles out as well. Half the competitors down. Camille Carr with that huge elimination on Alice Blake. Oh, Carr looking for another elimination, as is Hikiko. The two veterans of this industry hanging on. Oh, Kessler's just fallen on her. Oh, Dynamite able to stay in, as is Cassie. Snapmare to Carter, boot to the back. Irish whip, there goes Hikiko, far left corner. The curb stomp tonight, roundhouse kick. Getting back fist there by Cassie. Arm to the midsection, straight jab. Who will be the next out of this matchup? Oh, that spinning soul kick. Pele kick by Hikiko. Big opportunity for any of these competitors tonight. As Ashley Camille Carter grabbing Dynamite by the head up against the ropes, looking for that elimination up the top. Oh, and there goes Hikiko as well. We could be down to the final two right here. Jade over the edge, as is Hikiko. Holding on by a thread. But again, those forearms to the leg. And Hikiko escapes. It seems like hanging on to the bottom seems to be the easiest way to stay in this matchup. Everyone escapes from that position. Or could have been going for Cassie's car. Hikiko reverses. Done a research. If you're talking about your win-loss record, I feel like I never really count Battle Royals as a loss. I count them as a win for the winner. But whenever I've done it in the past, I never counted Battle Royals as a loss. I count them as a win for the winner, though. Maybe I should count them as a win. Irish whip. Tried to whip Carter into the corner. Carter now looking to put Jade against the ropes once again. Oh, looking for that big clothesline. Oh, almost eliminated. Flapjack. Almost could have thrown her over the top rope. Gotta be careful in this kind of matchup. Spinning soul kick. Kick to the thigh. Another boot to the midsection. Counter though. Elbow. Kick in the corner. Another kick in the corner. Gage just holding on the corner there. Hikiko in that far right corner though. In trouble. Oh! Another big elimination! Camille Carr with another big elimination. She eliminated Blake. Now Dynamite. Camille going off. Representing Brooks. Look how distraught Dynamite is there. Damn, Carter going in. Trying to bring one home for Brooks Jim here. And now look, Hikiko. Oh look, Cassie. Cassie's trying to tell her to turn around. Cassie just taunting. Oh, there goes Carter without the Hikiko and Cassie. Oh, Cassie's car. Cassie's car out of nowhere. Cassie Maverick. Could be seconds away from putting herself in a position to be in that #1 contenders match. Hikiko better reverse this. Can we get a Hurricane Rana? No, we won't. Cassie Maverick. What a finish. Cassie told her to turn around. She turned around into a Cassie's car. And then Cassie Maverick with a powerbomb. Cassie Maverick, the wily veteran. Dude, she didn't eliminate anyone until the end of that match. She was just playing it cool, just waiting for a moment. And then when it came, Cassie's car out of nowhere, And then a powerbomb over the top to seal the deal. Damn. Wow, what a prelude. That was awesome. And now we move to the main card. We still got 10 more matches. Almost an hour in, we've got 10 more matches. Woo. On to the main show we go and we kick off. Well, I appreciate the host there. So take Tristan. On to the main card now. Bozo the Magnificent takes on this man right here. The Cock. Simon Hancock. Get ready to rock out. I can't say that slogan. There might be kids in here. I'm PG, man. The Cock versus the Clown. Bozo. Oh, is he wearing arseless chaps? Yo, Rifted, my man. I thought he was wearing arseless chaps. But here it comes! It's time! Are you feeling magnificent? Because you ought to be! Bozo the Magnificent. I would say he's been a thorn in the side of Simon, but really he's been a cream pie in the face of Simon Hancock. He's been followed around. He's been pied him all over. We pied him last week. He's in the head of Hancock. Hancock was so... I don't know if Hancock was concussed when he went one-on-one with Dudek a couple weeks ago. He was hearing things. He thought Bozo was around. And then out of nowhere, Bozo was around. Bozo with that cheeky cream pie. Custard cream, I believe. Rifted, where's Quantum? Come on. I need to add like a quotes command. But here we go, the Cock versus the Clown. We should have made those you know what they do for like the big fight nights where it's like, or where they did it for the Marvel that war thing they did in Marvel Civil War. I'm with the Clown, I'm with the Cock. My little posters. Simon Hancock though going to start this match up in control. Hooks that leg already, very confident. Only for the count of one though. Bozo going to take a little bit more than that to be put down. Bop to the midsection of Bozo. Now looking to pick Bozo up to his feet. Oh, big knee to the midsection. Off the ropes goes Bozo. That famouser. This is indeed a recovery pay-per-view. I really thought that was arseless chaps on Hancock. That would have been beautiful. Bozo the Magnificent looking for a suplex. Hancock though with a couple of punches to the midsection. Forces a release. Goes for the snapmare and connects. Boot to the back of Bozo. Hooking the leg now into the pin once again. Even if he doesn't get the pinfall, it's forcing Bozo to utilize some energy. You know, empty that gas tank just a little bit. It's working better. Is it perfect? No, but it's working better. As long as you don't copy and paste knee pads and elbow pads, you should be Gucci. At least that's what the case is for me. What's Bozo looking for here? Big neck breaker to the Cock. Oh no, speaking of the cock, atomic drop by Bozo the Magnificent. Hoisting Hancock right back up to his feet. Bozo now, Northern Lights suplex. Now dragging Hancock by those luscious locks up to one knee. Big punch to the midsection though by Hancock. Hancock now, scoop slam. Not done there, nasty elbow drop straight to the heart. Appreciate the bits, Killer Spoon. You know when they come in ones, it's like I'm on the pole. The face. Running crossbody now. Look at him pounding away and unloading all over the forehead of Simon Hancock. Bozo just piling on the pressure. Oh no! Hancock with a boom to the face. Now Hancock spraying it all over him. Taunting Bozo in his face. Here we go. Shaking those hips. Big left hands. Good luck, Rifted. Shout out. I'll give you a reference. Hancock with that stomp to the face of Bozo the Magnificent. Now hoisting up into the air for a sex bomb! A sex bomb followed by a knee to the face! Oh, Bozo could be in trouble! The tussle was clean under the rope, ref. Only a 2 count. That sex bomb into a knee wasn't enough to put the clown down. Drop kick might though. Boot to the midsection. Oh, I thought we were going to get another one. The pile driver instead. Just as deadly, I'd imagine. Okay, but Topher, when is Hancock going to get asked as chaps? A snapmare. Oh! If only he did have him! That right cheek straight in the left cheek of Bozo! And again! Hancock now picking Bozo up to his feet. Bozo slips back though. Boot to the thigh. Irish whip now by Bozo sends Hancock into that far left corner. Boot to the midsection. Hancock catches it. Spinning wheel kick to the face of the Magnificent One. Alright, I look. Oh! Bozo's been dropped! He's holding his head, he's in pain, he doesn't know where he is right now. Hancock set him up though! Up into the air we go! A sex bomb into the pin! And that might be all she wrote. 2, 3, Hancock! With the cheeky W, put it away, Bozo the Magnificent. Oh, I love that. I love that play on words with the beauty. Now, bit of ferocity in there. Simon Hancock with the win here tonight, but something tells me Bozo is not done yet. Hancock though with the W here at recovery. The sex bomb put down the clown. And the cock stands tall to kick off our main show tonight. Is he just walking on Bozo? Look at that. Beautiful shot. If that was asked as chaps. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we have the chance to crown our inaugural television championship. And a quick disclaimer before this match goes live. The championship belt, one of the centerpiece logo is missing. It wouldn't let me upload it. I uploaded it like 60 times. Apparently it didn't work, or maybe it was my internet, because normally it's been working ever since my game save lost. So my internet was a bit dodgy yesterday, so maybe that's why. But yeah, so the belt is missing the centerpiece for this match, but it should have it when Aaron re-uploads. It still looks beautiful without the centerpiece. You can still see the side plates. Way. Television Championship match up next. The Phoenix Prince, James Kelly, goes one-on-one with JT Smooth. Now JT walks into this match having a pinfall win over Kelly. On extra, mixed tag action. Kelly would love to redeem himself, of course. Tonight there will be a 15-minute time limit. It forces the competitors to go all out. It forces them to have to be conscious of the time. They can't waste a moment. But it will also test the endurance, because if you're going all out hard for 15 minutes, that gas tank is going to get empty. I don't like this stutter. Yeah, I'm noticing it too. It seems to have gone away. I know my family is streaming movies downstairs. Maybe that's why. I know I turned the stats off, so I don't know when it's lagging. Now we await the arrival of JT.
It's getting serious on this track, man.
I can deal with it if it's just entrance. And this is why I split up the show. Because if it is something with a recording, when it was a whole show, remember in that small portion of CMV where I would stream the whole show as one segment? And if like the stream lagged, I would have to go and edit the show and cut out the stuff that I'd already streamed and then re-go live again. Where like if it lagged one moment, the entire audio would be behind. I stopped doing that in case something like this happens, because maybe it was a problem with the recording. I don't know. Maybe it's not lagging. Maybe it's the recording. But because it's on separate segments, it should only be this segment. We will find out who the inaugural television champion is. As I mentioned, the belt is going to be missing its centerpiece in this graphic. Wouldn't let me upload it. Rest in peace. It did look beautiful though. Maybe I should just put it on the screen so you can see it. Can I say these tights on JT? Ooh. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. Look at the side plates. The centerpiece is missing, but look at those beautiful side plates. Go on, 2K. Here we go, though. James Kelly. JT Smooth. Here we go. And straight out of the gate, big spine buster by James Kelly. Kelly looking to pick JT up. The countdown begins. Of course, 15-minute time limit. It is still stuttering. Damn. We like that sometimes. Goes for a double leg takedown. DDT by James Kelly. That's really going to annoy me. Why is it doing that? That's really pissing me off. The clothesline by JT. Snapmare by Smooth. Boot to the back. I mean, it's not unwatchable. I deal with it. James Kelly. Famouser to JT. Knee to the back of the head now of JT. And look at the Phoenix Prince just taunting the crowd. Knowing he's in control. Dragging JT to his feet. Maybe. Lateral press. Peck to peck. Only for the count on one. Elbow to the face of JT. Irish whip. Far right corner. JT face first. There's that top turnbuckle. Yeah, I do. My future roommate wants to delay it till July though. Because he wants to get his driving license first. Rest in peace. Big left hand. Arm drag by JT. DDT by Kelly. JT going to roll underneath that bottom rope. Down to the floor below. Get back in the ring while James Kelly's taunting. Bad idea to taunt in a title match. Able to slip free. Reverse DDT only if you move to where I live. Lateral press by James Kelly. One. Only a one count. Snapmare by James. Boot to the back. To the back of JT Smooth. How about a short train journey from London? Boot to the midsection, counter into an exploder suplex by JT. Couple of stomps to the midsection, well, no, to the neck of JT. Now hooks the leg on James Kelly. 1, 2, only a 2 count. I'm actually getting word right now that that Simon Hancock is being chased out of the building by Bozo. I'm just getting fed information through my headset. We're trying to get a cameraman. We're trying to get a cameraman on that. The cameraman's quite far behind, but he's being chased out of the building by Bozo. Apparently, Bozo was disguised backstage in a different clown costume. A flying elbow by James Kelly. I'm sure hopefully we can get a cameraman on that at some point during the show. Oh, wait a minute, James Kelly taking a page out of Hancock. Bozo was just standing there. You know, sources say Bozo was just standing there like a statue. Lateral press now. 2. Only a 2 count. James Kelly up in that far right corner. We are 4 minutes in. Goes for that flying knee drop. Doesn't connect. These forearms to the face of JT. Boot to the midsection. Now looking to work that arm. Oh, rolls into a pin. Great transition by the Phoenix Prince. But only for the count of 1. Boot to the midsection. Headlock by JT. Snap suplex by Smooth. Into the pin. Hooks the leg. 1. It's not Iron Man. It's just a 15-minute time limit. That is the rules of the Television Championship, announced about 3 weeks ago by Arthur Blackwell. It will be defended very frequently. It'll probably be defended on the Fallout episode as well. It will be defended very frequently. If you hold the belt long enough, you can cash it in for a world title shot. If you hold it even longer, you can pick the stipulation for your world title shot. And if you hold it even longer, you can essentially use it as a contract to cash in anytime, anywhere for a world title shot. They could be in the bathtub as we get a pinfall attempt here. 2! Only a 2 count. As I said, they could be in the bathtub. You could come flying into the tub and get that free count. As long as you've got a ref with you. Big punch to the midsection. I don't know. I don't watch any indies. Look at the athleticism on JT. Bathtub on a pole match. Big clothesline. Forearm to the face by James Kelly. Sling blade. The pin. 1, 2. Not even a 2 count. JT able to get that kick out. We're coming up to 6 minutes into this matchup. James Kelly, the Phoenix Prince, with JT up in the air and then down across the knee. Into the pin once again. This time hooks the leg. 1, 2. Only a 2 count. JT still had enough left in the gas tank. We are running out of time here. What happens if we walk away a draw? Will we get a rematch? We might not have to wait and see, because James Kelly is scouring him up, looking to put him away, looking to become the inaugural UIW television champion with less than 7 minutes into the match. But JT quickly recovers. He's having none of it. Oh, but no! James Kelly launches him across the ring. JT played it smart, rolls to the outside, trying to reevaluate, but James Kelly giving him no time to reevaluate. Slips onto the ring quickly after. Oh, wait a minute, no! He was playing possum! Popped up! Into that military press slam. Welcome to the stream! Jokers TV, how you doing? Big fall! Big right hand. Another big right hand, Irish whip. There goes JT under that bottom rope. James Kelly, James, if he was Colombian, underneath the bottom rope follows. I should start making these absurd Mauro Ranallo references. Oh, knee to the face, spinning soul kick, parallel kick. Now onto that second rope. Here comes James Kelly. Who? Elbow to the side of the head. Hey, Aries! Yo! How you doing, bro? Nice to see you, man. Welcome to the stream. Woo! Lateral press though. 1, 2. Only a 2 count. Oh! James Kelly! Again, scouring up JT, but JT pushes the Phoenix Prince down. You still play Dead by Daylight? We got hit up. Boot to the midsection, boot to the face, discus forearm straight to the chin. Hooks that leg. We could have a new champ right here with 6 minutes left on the clock, but no. James kicks out. Both men back to their feet, but JT with James on the shoulders. JT smooth into the pin. Could we have our inaugural television champion? 2, 3. Yes, we do. JT Smooth is the first UIW television champion
It's getting serious on this track.
after a thrilling contest. How long will he hold that belt for? I expect a high turnover, but maybe JT can prove me wrong. In a title that's defended so frequently, you got to be on your game week in, week out. JT Smooth, he looks ahead to this television championship reign. How long will he hold it for? Will he hold it long enough to cash in for a title shot? We shall see. JT Smooth, your new first ever inaugural UIW television champion. Pretend the centerpiece is there. The game's too buggy. It deleted the centerpiece, that beautiful championship. Those side plates are beautiful enough. It's those tights carried him to the title. It would have been DQ'd, Aries. It would have been DQ'd. What a performance by JT Smooth to become the inaugural UIW television champion. Congratulations to him. How long will he hold it? As I said, I expect a high turnover for a belt that's going to be defended so frequently. I mean, he might be defending it just as soon as next show. For a belt that's defended so frequently, you expect a high turnover. Maybe he can prove me wrong. We shall have to wait and see. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we go to the best of 7 series, the first match of 7. Between two of our, well, the first 2 Joshi wrestlers we signed. Saw another one debut tonight. We've got a few more coming in the woodwork. Coming down the pipeline. This all started after a miscommunication in tag team action. You know, they teamed up in an impromptu tag team match against Fury and Cassie. They lost. Yuki thought Sora was at fault. Sora thought Yuki was at fault. They had a little backstage verbal agreement to have this match. They figure the best way to determine who was really at fault is to find out who the best wrestler is. There's not really any bad blood here, per se. They're just trying to find out who the better competitor is. Now, you could just say, well, why not just have one match? Well, in one match, you could get a fluke victory. You could get a cheeky little roll-up. No, you could get just a fluke victory. It could be a count-out. You never know. But if you have 7 matches, a best of 7 series, I mean, it doesn't have to go to all 7. If Yuki wins all 4, Yuki wins the first 4, then it's over. But, you know, if in a best of 7 series, if you win 4 matches over somebody else, then I think it pretty much confirms, you know, especially if you win them in a row, you're definitely the better competitor. Oh yes, the game glitched and froze through the entrance. I had to reload the game up. I love this game. And here comes Sora. What won't Rick? Oh no, they don't have beef with Fury. I'm saying they tagged together, lost, and there's no bad blood between them. They just want to see who the better competitor is. These two, not Fury. And straight out of the gate, Yuki, look at this! Yuki having none of it, trying to get a quick pinfall, boot to the back. Yuki was like, I'm going to show how good I am by getting a pinfall in under 30 seconds, get the quickest win in UIW history. But off the ropes goes Yuki. Forearm to the face. Forearm to the face once again. Yuki has the slightest disadvantage in this matchup. Elbow to the thigh. Irish whip. Sora into the ropes. Over the top rope. Holds on to the top rope. Throws her over the ropes into the ring. That would have been impressive. That's why I'm saying they can't just have one match, because if that had won the match, I mean, that's not a clear indicator as to who the better competitor is. It's just one of them got lucky. One of them had a quick cheeky roll-up that wasn't expected. Nice drop kick by Yuki. Sora back up to her feet. Oh, spear! Damn! Sora right into that. Sora started sprinting and just got taken right off her feet. Axe handle to the back now by Yuki. Goes for a stomp. Now up into the air we go. Suplex! Knee to the midsection. Heel to the back of the head. Yuki certainly feeling in control of this matchup. Oh, signaling an elbow could be coming. The ropes goes Sora. Sora pushed her into the ropes, but Yuki with that deep arm drag. Not done yet. Drop kick to follow. I will get it on the Xbox One X, so I imagine I'll get it straight away. Depends. Axe handle by Yuki. Look at the athleticism on show by Sora. Sora, the bigger competitor here, uses her side to her advantage. Not in the way you would think. She's not a powerhouse, but when she goes for that elbow drop from the top rope, that weight comes into... I mean, she's not, like, a heavy competitor, but compared to, like, Yuki, for example, you know, she comes from Japan. A lot of the Joshi wrestlers are quite small. So when someone like Sora, who's a little bit thicker, jumps from that top rope for a nasty elbow drop, it has that much more impact. Elbow to the thigh. A backhand by Yuki. Goes for the right, countered with a right. Oh, another takedown! Irish whip. Oh, face first into that steel ring post. I mean, there's no bad blood, but it's all about getting that victory at the end of the day. I'm just interested to see if any of them will cheat to do it. They both seem like respectable competitors to me. Oh, I don't see any of them trying to take a count out, though it is a valid strategy. I mean, a win's a win, as I say. But I feel like the whole point of this best of 7 series is to see who the better competitor is. Taking a cheesy win doesn't really prove that! Rolling heel to the head, into the pin! 1, 2! Yeah, probably. I'll get it on whatever the most popular console is for, you know, the viewers. Stomp to the midsection. Boot to the back. Stomp to the spine. Hyperextending the left arm of Sume Sora, the daughter of the sky. Sure, yeah, I assume Sora would have the strength advantage there. Up on the shoulders now. Yuki hung out to dry over that top rope. Oh, we could see that flying elbow! Yuki in big trouble! This is coming out of nowhere! No, just a big splash instead. Into the pin, though, certainly feeling confident. 1, 2, only a 2 count. I'll probably set up a poll closer to the time. I think the safe option will go to just stay on Xbox One. Because even if a lot of people buy the Xbox One X series, I feel like everyone will still own an Xbox One. Snap, cheeky German. Well, I do that. The World Heavyweight Champion is here. How are you doing, my friend? Kick to the midsection. Yuki catches it, elbow to the thigh. Big uppercut, though. Has Yuki in the corner. A stomp in the corner, followed by another stomp. Applying the pressure to the throat of Yuki. I mean, maybe. The midsection. Fought there by Yuki. Another elbow to the thigh. I'll buy it first on the one. Well, I'll buy it on the... Oh, yeah, I'll probably buy it first on the one because most people have it. On the one. Look, be my financial advisor, Alvius. Hyperextend that left arm again. Yuki really going for that arm in this single matchup. The midsection. Oh yes, the Burger King management gets paid top dollar. Nah, it's not great enough, but it's not great. Oh, Yuki into the pin. 1, 2. Only a 2 count. Sora with a kick out off of the Meteora. Big chop countered by Sora. Ah, but the neck breaker connects. I was about to say Yukiko. Yuki in control of this match right now. Boot to the midsection and a sunset flip. Look in that leg. 1, 2. Only a 2 count. Again with that rolling heel kick to the head. Hooks the leg. 1, 2. Oh, that might have been it. Yuki came so close, and I can see why she's a little, you know, distraught. Meteora once again, and hooks the leg again. Yuki again, trying to steal this victory. Only a 2 count. Hello, Quincy. Nice to see you. Oh, big right hand by Sora. Oh, the ref earned his paycheck. Here comes Sora. Here comes that big elbow. Nobody has kicked out this elbow in UIW today. Into the pin. 1, 2, 3, and it stays that way. Sora, that soaring elbow from the top. Sora takes the first win in this best of 7 series. That flying elbow, the soaring elbow from the sky put Quinn down at final stand, and it put Yuki down here. Nobody has kicked out of that yet. Doesn't hit it very often, but when she does, it does finish matches. I can confirm, you know, there's been sightings in the streets of New York that Hancock is running through traffic away from Bozo. They just ran through a food court. Certainly disrupting the public transportation is this Hancock and Bozo rivalry. The cameraman's still trying to cut him off. He's still trying to catch up with Hancock and Bozo as they run through the New York City streets. I would love to get some eyes on this. Nonetheless, though, Sora walks away with a W here tonight in the first of potentially 7 matches between the two. Now, ladies and gentlemen, a match that I've been looking for. I mean, it's only shortly been announced. It's not a long time. Well, it is a long time in the making, but it was only announced this past week. Benny Banks, the problem child of UIW, goes head to head with the powerhouse, the wrecking ball of the authority, Marco Punish. You know what? The Italian job needed about 50 people to get that robbery done. Marco would just run through the wall, steal the safe, throw it on the boat, like he's the Juggernaut from that X-Men movie. But here we go. Benny Banks, one-on-one with Marco Punish. This is no holds barred. Anything can happen. Yes. Please make Marco a Juggernaut attire. I always look forward to seeing Marco's pay-per-view attires. I've just got word that Bozo and Hancock have just passed through the stock exchange. According to Twitter, Hancock was seen catching a taxi to try and get away from Bozo. Bozo pulled up in his clown car, though. The cameraman's got quite the task ahead of him to catch up with this brawl. As we now await Marco Punish, the problem child. Benny Banks does not look phased one bit. This man is undefeated. This man has not taken a pinfall in UIW. This man has not even come close to taking a pinfall. He has destroyed every man he has stepped in the ring with, including the current UIW World Heavyweight Champion, Kevin Dude. All it takes is one choke slam from Marco Punish. And if you think the choke slam is bad, imagine getting hit by a spear. That could chop you in half. Look at the size of this man's shoulders. Look at this Spawn attire, by the way, on Marco. Of course, Tops Newsom and Marco Punish were last seen decimating Brian Jacobson, destroying him, making sure he would not be here tonight, making sure there was no way that Rob Cross and Benny Banks could come out on top. That's when this match was announced. Marco Punish and Tops Newsom came down the ramp alongside the representative of the anonymous general manager, Arthur Blackwell, with Brian Jacobson in their clutches. A chokeslam from Marco and a tombstone from Tops Newsom, and then Arthur Blackwell said that's next. That's what's in line for Benny Banks. That's why this match is no holds barred, just to give Marco extra tools to play with. I've had Taste by Tiger in my head this entire stream. It's really annoying me. do 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 do. But here we go, ladies and gentlemen. This is a match I cannot wait for. Let the bell ring. Wait, is that Brian Jacobson's theme? Brian Jacobson, no way. That's got to be Don Bishop playing tricks on us. Jacobson was incapacitated. Jacobson was taken out on extra. Jacobson is here tonight. This is no holds barred. There is nothing the referee can do about this. Brian Jacobson, to the awe of the crowd, is making his way down the ramp. He was decimated by Tops. He was decimated by Marco less than a week ago. He cannot be 100%, but nonetheless, he is doing what he can to help his teammates out. Brian Jacobson, this is no holds barred. There is no rules. There is nothing the ref could do to stop Jacobson coming down here. How much will he get involved in this match? They're looking to get some payback on Marco. I guess this is the only way. This is the only way they could feasibly take Marco down, I guess, is if two of them work on him. Jacobson's entering the ring! No! Jacobson's getting himself in this matchup! This is not a good idea for the career trajectory of Brian Jacobson. He just got pummeled less than a week ago, and now he's coming out here. You know, I can respect the decision to try and help your teammate out. But this man just went through a brutal beating, and he's now trying to help out Benny Banks. He's pointing at Marco. This is Marco is arguably the most dangerous man in UIW right now, and possibly injured Benny Banks is coming out here. I mean, possibly injured Brian Jacobson is coming out here to help Benny Banks. Well, that's turned on his head. I mean, there's nothing the authority can do about it either. This is no holds barred. They made this match. They made it no holds barred, and the bell is gone. It's 2-on-1 here. Brian Jacobson going straight after Marco. This is not a good position. This is no holds barred. But I guess if anyone can overcome this, it's going to be Marco Punish. Marco able to slip away and immediately take down BJ. Oh, but there's Benny Banks. Benny Banks with a kick to the back. Marco having none of it. Brian Jacobson tries to fly from behind. Doesn't connect. And that Marco just touches him. Marco just touches him and he falls down. Marco going after both men. It may be 2-on-1, but Marco is the most destructive force in UIW. Look, he's going after both of them. Surely the strategy is wear him down, but they have to prevent Marco from focusing on one man. Now Marco's trying to force a submission, I guess. I don't think Brian Jacobson could win this match. I think Benny Banks has to win it. Because while it is no holds barred, Brian Jacobson isn't technically part of the matchup. As he drives the face of Marco Punish into the mat. Marco play it smart to roll out the ring and get away from BJ and Benny Banks. Try and recover a little bit. Marco ain't scared of nobody though. Marco straight back in the ring. Going after BJ. BJ with a jawbreaker. Goes for a clothesline. Marco has none of it. Now Marco with BJ in his clutches. Scoop slam. Big clothesline to Benny. Imagine if Marco pulled. This will solidify Marco is the most dominant man I've ever seen. I don't know if even Marco can pull this one off though. Benny tries to pick him up. Of course, Benny's still a little bit injured. He's unable to pick Marco up, but Marco certainly can pick Benny up, carry him across the ring. Benny, no! Don't throw him out the ring, no. Just drops him like 7 feet. And here comes Benny Banks. No! Benny gets reversed by Marco. Marco is doing surprisingly well. I don't know if it's surprising. He's a lot bigger than both men. Oh, that's the problem though. BJ is going to be able to break this pin up and not allow Marco to secure victory. Now Brian Jacobson, I should say, kill switch to Marco. Marco writhing in pain. Immediately gets back up though, caught by a jawbreaker from Brian Jacobson. This is where they want this match now. Not allow Marco to get going. Not allow Marco to isolate them. Looking to work the legs of the big man. That's the strategy. Look, Brian Jacobson isn't the one trying to get the pinfall here. He knows if he gets the pinfall, it doesn't mean anything. Because Benny Banks is the legal man. Benny Banks is the one in this match. Jacobson's just down here to help him. Going for a suplex. Marco just a bit too big, a bit too powerful. Marco! Oh, I thought he was going for the choke slam. Just a Uranagi backbreaker. On one knee, and Jacobson with a cheap shot, a nasty uppercut. That's going to be Marco's problem in this match. He can take Benny Banks down, but Brian Jacobson's going to be right there to break up any pinfall attempt that Marco goes for, because Brian Jacobson can't be pinned or submitted, but he also can't do the pinning or submitting. He's not the legal man in this matchup. It's oh no, Marco, as bad as he is, he does not deserve this kind of a mauling. Jacobson watches on as Benny Banks with a chair to Marco. This is why he's the problem child. This is why he's unpredictable. Brian Jacobson goes for a belly to belly. Wait, what? Jacobson? Ref, Jacobson's not the man. To the midsection, no! Marco! DDT onto the chair! Into the pin! 1, 2, only a 2 count. This is what's going to take to put down the big man. A spine buster into the chair, and then Benny Banks into the pin! 1, 2, only a 2 count. Now, yeah, maybe the ref is against the euphoria as well. Brian Jacobson into the pin. 2, only a 2 count. Gonna take a lot to put the big man down. But surely 2 men, even an injured Brian Jacobson, is a big factor here. Oh, submission attempt, but Marco's head going face first into that steel chair. Trying to force that submission. Boot to the midsection by Marco. If Marco can get that choke slam off though. Oh, look at that. Marco fired them both off. Big right hand to Benny. And some elbows to the face of Jacobson. Oh, again. Just trying to get rid of Jacobson with this bear hug. Throws him down to the mat like he's nothing. Kick to the midsection. Again, potentially on the chair. Brain buster down onto the chair. That Marsh surely helping Marco out. Big clothesline. Oh my god. Benny Banks looking to fly. Changes his mind. Sit out Jawbreaker. And we talk about how Marco is still in this matchup. He has been hit by several big moves. His head has collided with the chair on multiple occasions, and Marco is still going strong. Fisherman suplex by BJ. I think that might hurt BJ's back going down on the chair like that. Now a knee to the face of Marco punish. Big knee to the gut of Benny Banks. Uppercut connects, but there's Brian Jacobson again. Marco going down on the chair. Marco is the one being punished tonight. Punished for his actions against BJ on this past episode of Extra. It looks like the Rebellion will get one over the Authority tonight. I mean, we still got that Rob Cross versus Matt Brooks match, though. A little chop by Brian Jacobson. Accidentally hits Benny Banks. Benny Banks, though, with the Irish whip. Marco still. Look at that big right hand. Drops Benny. Marco trying to get that cheeky pinfall, but there's Jacobson. That's the problem. That's the thorn in the side of Marco Punish. He's got to get rid of Jacobson. And oh my god! That nasty right hand just dropped the Paragon of Virtue, but it didn't keep him down for long. Jacobson! There it is, the signal that could secure victory. Ref! The ref must be in on it, because Brian Jacobson should not be going for that pin. Goes for the snapmare. Marco counters it. Irish whip now by Punish. Puts Jacobson in that far left corner, which allows Marco to go for Benny, but Benny was a little bit quicker. Marco trying to crawl back to his feet. Can we talk about how this big man is still going strong in this matchup? Drop kick sidestep by Marco. Oh, Marco with a big boot takes BJ off his feet. Goes for the snapmare. Benny Banks able to counter. Now Benny Banks, Marco's head in between the legs. Look at the power! The power of Benny Banks! Big power bomb! I'm sure Marco isn't used to being thrown around like that. Now Benny Banks watches on. Oh my god, Marco went flying through the air. The power in those arms. Marco is the Brock Lesnar of big men. That beautiful selling. Over the top rope goes Marco. Oh my god, no. No! No! Marco in trouble! DDT onto the apron! Oh, Marco is being truly punished. Here by Benny and BJ. Boot to the midsection though by Marco. Benny just throws Marco into the boot of Benny. What is it going to take here? How is Marco still going? What is it going to take to put down Punish? Punish has been hit by like 4 finishes and is still going strong. BJ head first into the steel ring post. That is... Oh! DDT onto the chair again! How many times is Marco's head going into that chair and now into the steel ring post? And again! This man is a zombie. He still keeps getting up. Oh no, Benny into the steel ring post. But watch out for BJ. Right hand. Boot to the midsection by BJ. You've got to think though, as much damage as they're doing, they have to watch out for that choke slam. As soon as Marco gets them in the air, they are done for. They are pretty much rendered neutered in this match. If Marco can chokeslam BJ, it would effectively make it a one-on-one. Backbreaker by Jacobson. Into a Russian leg sweep. Punish is still going strong. He's still surviving. This is definitely the most trouble we've seen the big man in. And as to be expected, you know, even someone as powerful as Marco is gonna struggle against 2 fierce competitors like Benny Banks and Jacobson. Oh, Marco catches the leg. Oh no! Benny Banks in trouble! Look at the Hoyt man! Benny Banks is head hit the turnbuckles! But before Marco can capitalise, there's BJ the equaliser. I think Benny Banks is just, I don't know, he's just sitting in the center. Oh, nasty punch in the midsection. But Benny is circling. He's a little bit dazed, I think, from his head hitting the turnbuckle pads. Nice moonsault by Benny Banks. To the midsection by Brian Jacobson. Here comes Benny once again from behind. Into the pin, lateral press. Will it be enough? I'm actually getting word right now that Bozo and Hancock have pulled up outside Silver Cup Studios in New York, a movie location. They're running through the set, running wild. As Benny, look at that moonsault, but Marco got the knees up. The cameraman has pulled up outside as well. He's just trying to get past security. I don't know how Hancock and Bozo got past security. Maybe they just ran through. But Hancock is still running from that clown. Big right hand. I'm sure the cameraman's getting close. Big right hand. Oh, that was a nasty right hand by Marco, followed by a big boot. Marco turning his attention to Brian Jacobson. Marco was going for the choke slam, but Jacobson was able to create enough distance with that super kick. It didn't connect, but it kept Marco at bay. Into the pin. 1, 2. No, a 2 count. Marco just sits up like he hasn't even been hurt. He went for the chokeslam again, but Benny was just a little bit quicker. Oh, these two men are getting very lucky. Big splash by BJ. Marco is seconds away, inches away from a chokeslam, and they just need to watch out. Because if he can't hit that chokeslam, he's going to go for a spear. Oh, again! Oh, BJ just about backed up. BJ was like, nope, get away from me with that. And now Benny Banks to the outside. Looking for another weapon. Another steel chair. I guess one wasn't good enough. The steel chair. Marco slips out of the way. Marco grabs the chair and throws it out of Benny Banks' hand. He is still going. Goes for a German. Benny slips free. Forearm to the back. Marco looks a bit confused. Drop kick it again. Marco's head hits the chair. Marco plays it smart. Rolls to the outside. Big left hook. Irish whip underneath that bottom rope. BJ. Oh, headbutt by Marco. Clothesline to put BJ in the corner. Russian leg sweep though by Benny Banks. Benny getting a little tired. Maybe Marco now has the opportunity to come back. Big splash again by BJ. He isn't human. He's just getting up. He just keeps getting up. And again. Oh my God. I thought he was going to go on the chair. And again, BJ. Surely this must be the finish. Only a 2 count. Marco Punish is a brick wall. He is a beast. He is not human. BJ tries to pick him up again, but some more elbows. Big boot. Oh, BJ's head hits the chair. 1. BJ back. Oh no! Marco! Into the submission! There's no holds barred, there's no rope breaks! Meanwhile, I see Marco submit! He does! Marco submits after all that work to the head. All the times the head hit the chair. The pain was simply too much for the big man. My God, he survived like 20 minutes of this 2-on-1 handicap, and he came so close to winning. Marco Punish. He might have lost tonight, but my goodness, this is not a man that you want to get on the wrong side of. BJ and Benny Banks did what they had to do to secure this victory. It was hard. It was definitely. I don't think Benny Banks was expecting BJ to come out, but it was certainly harder than they probably thought it would be. They take that win. You got to take that win. That is a strike against the authority. Marco has been put down tonight. I'm sure he will bounce back and he will be on the hunt for Jacobson and Benny even more so than ever. And ladies and gentlemen, our cameraman has been let into the studio. Bozo and Hancock are fighting on set, and we've been allowed access to the studio. Our cameraman is in there. We're getting this live feed from Silver Cup Studios in New York. Hancock and Bozo in that clown costume are fighting it out in Silver Cup Studios. They've travelled halfway across the city and they're fighting it out in a movie studio. Bozo has chased Hancock across the city with a pie. And now they're fighting inside of Silver Cup Studios on the other side of New York. Hancock got a taxi. Hancock got a cab from the arena, well, from the stock exchange to Silver Cup Studios. Bozo got in his clown car. What is that? It's not a kendo stick. Is he hitting with a prop sword? Is that a prop sword? Look at this was Bozo's disguise. He acted like a statue. Backstage, Hancock walked past and he got that fresh whiff of a fresh cream pie and just started running, and Bozo followed him across New York. This live feed, big right hand by Bozo. I don't know how these two men got past security. It took our cameraman 5 minutes to get through security. These men must have just busted through. I don't know how they got through. I would have loved to see I mean, it was all over. I saw it all over Twitter. I heard it all over Twitter. People getting sights of Bozo and Hancock running through traffic. Big right hand by Bozo. Crucifix on that hard concrete. That's how afraid of the cream pie. The cock. Oh no! What is that? What is that? A tripod! A tripod! Hancock with a tripod! Bozo snatches it! Bozo with a tripod! Across the back of Hancock! Hancock getting clobbered on the head! Bozo with his cream pie! Takes Hancock down! Oh no, the camera feed's cut off! The camera feed's cut off! What happened? I am worried about the safety of Simon Hancock. This psychotic clown has followed him halfway across New York. And we've lost the camera footage! We've lost the camera footage! I'm getting word that our cameraman was tackled by a fat, podgy, potato-looking clown! But as this was all going on, a little midget clown tackled the cameraman! As this was all going on, the entrants for our tag title match were making their way down the ramp. For this inaugural tag team championship match. So let's get that match underway. They've been waiting to cut back. Here we are. Tag Team Championship on the line. Yeah, the entrance have kept freezing. My cheeky way of hiding that. Are you telling me there's another clown? But anyway, to the tag match. The titles are on the line. You've got to climb that ladder and grab the title. You've got Bulletproof. That's Vontae and Chaz, the duo with the face paint. Guns. Johnny Miles, the one on the receiving end of this suplex. And then Tyler Jones, the one who's face down. And then you've got Carter's Jim, the two in the singlets. Of course, to win these tag team championships, you've got to climb the ladder, pull down the belts. Bulletproof walk into this match with the most momentum. They've beaten both teams in tag team action, but this is a completely different story. Oh, I'm getting word that Hancock has been dragged into Bozo's clown car. I don't know how all three of them have fit in Bozo's clown car, but Hancock has been dragged into the clown car and they have driven out of sight. Carter's Jim. Carter. Johnny Miles attacking Chaz here. Irish whip. No! Reversal! Big forearm to the face. But Johnny Miles recovers. Big clothesline. Takes Chaz off his feet. And now Johnny Miles from behind. Taking out... No, sorry. Vontae from behind. Taking out Johnny Miles. Irish whip by Declan Carter. Sends Miles into the ropes. Rebounds. Look at the power of Declan. Certainly the biggest man. Look at those triceps. And those traps as well. Brainbuster by Tyler Jones. It's Brooks' gym. I don't know why I keep calling it Carter's gym. I mean, it's Brooke Carter. Brooke Carter. And that's Brooke Carter Jr. The smaller guy in Carter's gym. Oh. Brooks' gym. It could go by either name, I guess. Tyler Jones on the outside, and it looks like Brooks' gym in full control right now. They're both up in the ring, and look, Brooke, this is not the kind of taunt. Brooke Carter Jr. just taunting in this title match as his tag team partner gets attacked. Oh, now Johnny Miles is shouting out. Big punch to the midsection by Brooke Carter. Ducks underneath the clothesline though. Does Johnny Miles? Here comes Chaz. Oh! Johnny Miles back first onto the steel ladder. Oh my god, his head almost got smashed against the ladder. Declan and Brooke certainly coming out strong. Oh no, taken down though by Vontae and a stomp to the midsection. Sidestep the super kick there to Brooke Carter Jr. Punch to the back. And now on the shoulders, the strength of Brooke Carter Jr. Into the powerbomb, all clashing heads with Vontae. Elbow to the face of Tyler Jones. Irish whip. Here goes Jones over the top rope down to that shining leather floor. Snap German suplex by Brooke Carter Jr. Boot to the midsection. Look at the power of Declan. Launches Chaz across the ring. I'd like to see Declan Carter go one-on-one with Marco. And once again, Brooks' gym in control here. Look, Brooks just taunting. Oh no! Scoop slam! Onto the ladder. Brooke could have easily put the ladder up in that time. Oh, backdrop almost hit the ladder. Brooke could have easily put the ladder up in that time, and instead he was just taunting, being cocky, center of the ring. Oh! Chaz's leg caught in between the rings of the ladder. Belly to belly by Deck. Big elbow to Brooke Carter Jr. Overhand left. Brooke against the ropes now as he looks to pick Tyler Jones up to his feet. Big knee by Declan Carter. Irish whip now. Into that far left corner. Crumbling out of the corner. When are we going to see that ladder put up? Headlock by Declan Carter. What is Chaz doing? Chaz just running around going after Johnny Miles. Big right hand to Chaz. Ducks underneath. Big clothesline by Chaz. Now they're fighting over the ladder in the centre of the ring. There goes Vontae, smacked by Tyler Jones. Tyler Jones setting the ladder up. Yeah, I had the HUDs turned off. You were about to see the HUD, though. I was really upset when I saw this. All the HUDs are turned off, but it'd be like that. Tyler Jones going for the championship. Trying to become the inaugural UIW Tag Team Champions. Stricken down, though, by Brooke Carter Jr. Oh, there goes the ladder. Now Brooke going after Chaz. Welcome to the stream, Spotton. How you doing? Irish whip over the top rope goes Chaz. Irish whip into that near right corner. Who will be the next one? Look, Brooke is still taunting. Looking to go after Vontae now. Up in the air we go. Hanging him over that top rope. I'd say Carter's Gym have certainly had the most dominance in this matchup, but Young Guns have come the closest to becoming champions. Forearm to the back by Brooke Carter Jr. as Declan Carter goes for Vontae. Irish whip. There goes Brooke into the corner. Elbow to the face of Johnny Miles. Irish whip. There goes Johnny Miles over the top rope. Down to the floor below. And once again, Carter's Gym looking to clear. I can't get that out of my head now, obvious. Cottage Gym. I don't know how it sounds like Cottage Gym, but... Oh, Declan Carter looking to put... Nope. Saved. Saved by Tyler Jones. Oh, my God. Oh! Maybe not. Oh, wait. Tyler Jones again up top. You love how long the AI just sit there before they decide to start pulling on it. Johnny Miles going to be protecting his teammate, who comes closer and closer, but here comes Declan from behind. Big right hand to the back of Tyler Jones. Who's going to be next to climb? It might be Declan, but look at the big man. He's struggling to climb. He's a little gassed. Declan Carter now, the one who looks to pull down the belt, but here comes Johnny Miles. They're fired at the top. Oh, but Brooke Carter from behind trying to pull Johnny down. And now Declan Carter has the chance to become the inaugural tag team champion, but now it looks like Chaz is now climbing up there. They're all fighting over this belt at the top. Big right hands from Chaz. Another big right hand from Chaz. Chaz slamming the head of Declan against the steel ladder. Forearms. Oh, that might hurt Declan's legs. And there goes Chaz. Declan over the top rope. Good thing he didn't fall down. He would have crushed Tyler Jones. Snake eyes to Johnny Miles. I'm not happy with it, but I guess it shows how close it is. So you're like, oh, this might be it. And then it's not. Two men left standing in the ring. Vontae, and Brooke Carter. Won't take too much more to pull that title belt down. And Brooke Carter has made some poor decisions in this match. He's been taunting when he didn't need to be, and now looking for a 450. Oh, 630, but just crashes and burns into the mat. Oh, as Declan gets thrown into the steel steps. They were dominating earlier. All over this matchup, but now Carter's Gym really struggling. Oh, being thrown, Irish whipped into the steel ladder, and now Johnny Miles. Will he climb it? Yes, he will. Miles up there now. And here comes Declan Carter. Both men fighting at the top. Oh, a little eye rake by Declan. Big punch to the chin. Oh, Vontae from behind. Vontae pulls Declan down, and this allows Miles. Miles is up there now. Miles. No, the ladder's pulled down from underneath him. Powerball onto the ladder. There goes Declan out the ring. There goes Vontae out the ring. We've got one member of each team in the ring. Chaz is pretty close to getting back into the ring as well. Oh, no. It's Young Guns versus one half of Carter's Gym. Oh, there goes Chaz. He's back in the ring now. Nice dragon suplex. Route to the midsection. Big brain buster to Brooke Carter Jr. Please make Cottage Gym out of it. He can be a jobber. Irish whip. Here comes Johnny Mars. A little collision with Brooke Carter Jr. Big brain buster by Johnny Mars. Vontae back in the ring. Everyone's back in the ring now. Irish whip. There goes Vontae. There goes Vontae. And there goes Johnny Miles. Back-to-back tosses. Bullplex by Declan Carr. There goes Brooke Carter Jr. Oh, where did Chaz roll out the ring? Oh, Tyler Jones just spazzed out. And Declan Carter looking to launch. Vontae across the ring with that power, just spinning. That looked reckless. That looked like it might hurt bad. And then just gingerly making his way out the ring. Tyler Jones once again setting up that ladder. Oh, what? Brooke Carter Jr. back in the ring, but a massive body is blocking him from getting to the ladder. Johnny Miles is there as well. Jones! Young Guns! Oh, Team Tyler Jones. But Young Guns are the inaugural UIW Tag Team Champions. The massive bodies prevented Brooke Carter Jr. from getting to the ladder, and then Johnny Marsh just helped out his teammate by also guarding that side of the ladder. What a tag team match. And there are our inaugural tag team champions, Young Guns. Did you post your predictions on the Discord? Oh, you did? Ah, okay. What a match, ladies and gentlemen. Now up next, match number 9. And this is a big one. A grudge match. 2 months in the making. This goes back to our first ever show. Final Stand. Where this rebellion was birthed as soon as the company began. Rob Cross believed he was being booked poorly on purpose, given the harsh end of the booking stick on purpose. And then it became a fact when the representative of the anonymous general manager, Arthur Blackwell, came out and told the world that Matt Brooks was the chosen one. He's marvelous for a reason. He should be the face of UIW. Well, Rob Cross doesn't agree with that. It sparked a rebellion against the authority that's only been in charge for 2 months. Tonight he has the chance to get his hands on Matt Brooks. And now we await the arrival of the marvelous one, Matthew Brooks. We await his arrival to the ring. Certainly taking his time to come out here, though. Wait a minute. The mind game is being played here. That's not Matt Brooks. I can't even see anything. Okay, I saw a flash, and I think Tom Newsom is making making his way down the ramp. I guess Tops Newsom has been put upon him the challenge of redeeming himself after that loss to Rob Cross. Matt Brooks evading Cross tonight. Wait, I think that's Matt Brooks in the background. Damn, a man can have long hair, Elvis. Tops Newsom looking for revenge, but Rob Cross, he's gonna be livid. Rob Cross is livid. I can imagine he went to get his hands on Matt Brooks tonight. Matt Brooks in the corner. Who is that with him? A man in a suit. With Matt Brooks in the corner. I couldn't get a good look. He's not facing me. I can't get a look at who that is. Is that our anonymous general manager? Turn around. Hey, turn around. I'm talking to you. A big clothesline by Newsom. I recognize that guy. I've commentated that guy before. If I'm not mistaken, if that is the anonymous general manager, does that mean... Is that Xander Slate? The OG Dirty Heel, for those who don't know who that is, I mean, I've commentated that, I've watched that man grow. Is that Xander Slate in the corner of Tops Newsom? Is he the anonymous general manager? I know he's running things. A boot to the midsection by Newsom. Another boot to the midsection by Newsom. Big clothesline. I don't know. I think it might be. I need some answers. Maybe he's not the general. Maybe he's just out here. I'm just the commentator. I don't know these things. I didn't get told this. Rob Cross into the pin nonetheless. A 1 count. Welcome to the stream, PJ. I think you might have just missed the reveal of the anonymous general manager. I'm not completely sure. I need to wait for him to talk. Well, from my seat, I see Xander Slate. I don't know if that means he's the GM, but he's in a suit. He's wearing shades. Maybe he's the business manager. Rob Cross driving Newsom into the mat, though. A little trip by Newsom. Boot to the face by Cross. Goes for the spear. Newsom with a knee. Newsom can't be 100% though. He's fought. This is his 3rd time fighting this week. Goes for the snapmare. Does Rob Cross? I mean, Newsom's getting old. Look, he's looking frail. German suplex. Matt Brooks is in his wrestling gear. He's out here to fight. But I mean, if I was Rob Cross, I'd be keeping an eye on Matt Brooks. I mean, Matt Brooks is clearly, it is, you know, wrestling gear. He's clearly ready for a fight, but he's not in the ring. You know, he's talking to Slate. Reverse DDT by Rob Cross. A big punch to the midsection. Clothesline. Into the pin here is Newsom, who'd love to get some revenge after what happened on Extra. And the attack from Cross earlier on in the week by the kendo stick. Again, driven head first into the mat. I want answers. I want to know why Xander's out here. Not even a 1 count on Newsom. Boot to the midsection by Rob Cross. DDT. Overhand right by Cross. Newsom face first into that top turnbuckle pad. Elbow to the face by Newsom. Spinning back elbow countered by Cross. The face of Newsom driven into the mat. Rob Cross is doing a good job at just avoiding the... I mean, you can see Matt Brooks and Xander Slate trash talking Rob Cross from ringside. Rob Cross doing his best to just avoid the distractions and just focus on Newsom. Look, Matt Brooks is talking to the crowd. He's like, you support this man? Reverse DDT by Rob Cross. And look at Slate! Slate pointing, oh wait, weapon! A weapon! Rob Cross with a kendo stick! Oh, the very weapon he attacked Tops with, but Tops this time had it well scouted. Big punch to the midsection, dropping Cross to his knees. What is Newsom doing here? Oh, a stomp to the back of the head. Drove Rob Cross's head into that kendo stick. That's actually where Bozo is. With wait, vintage Cross! That high knee! Newsom just throwing Cross backwards into the ref. Oh, wait a minute! Cross in trouble! Newsom! 1, 2! Only a 2 count. He tried to give Cross the shusher, but he will not be shushed. His teammates did the job to Marco earlier, and now he's looking. Oh no! Not on the kendo stick! Oh, that was so close! Oh, Slate and Matt Brooks are livid ringside. DDT by Newsom. Irish whip by Tops Newsom. Cross into the ropes. Tops Newsom completely misses. Big elbow. DDT onto the kendo stick. Tops just getting revenge for that attack earlier in the week. Tops Newsom is... Xander Slate! Ah! Spear! A spear full of the pelvic rotations! Rob Cross, a big Simon Hancock fan! Taking Tops off his feet. Again, elbow to the face of Tops. Ducks a clothesline attempt from Newsom. Here comes Cross, big clothesline of his own. Irish whip now by Cross. Newsom into the ropes. The near right turnbuckle. Kick to the midsection, grounds the puppet master. Rob Cross going to take a breather. Big boot to the head, followed by a second big boot. Is Slate yawning at Cross? I think he heard me. He just looked at me and shouted, "That's Mr. Slate to you." Let me focus on the match. Oh, Newsom working the fingers. Rob Cross against the ropes. Irish whip. Here comes Newsom. Ducks a clothesline. Oh, here we go. Vintage Newsom. Hit and run. That big meaty clothesline, but only for the count of 1. The OG Dirty Heel playing that Dirty Heel role perfectly ringside for Newsom here tonight. Oh, no! Knee to the face of Newsom! Newsom crawls underneath that bottom rope. Back to his feet, using the ropes to create some sort of breathing room between himself and Brooks. How are you doing, Dashy? As Newsom grabbing Cross by the trunks. Pops Newsom with Cross. Big clothesline. Another big clothesline. Ducks the clothesline as Newsom snap power slam to Rob Cross, who now hoists Cross up to his feet. Here comes Newsom, grabbing him by the arm. Look at her. Drive him head first into the mat. Pulling the strings, if you will. Into the pin. Hooks that leg. 1, 2. Surely enough. Not quite. Rob Cross able to kick out here tonight. Big right hand to Newsom. Irish whip. Newsom in that near right corner. Big knee to the face. Newsom just tossed out of the corner. Oh, goes for a clothesline. Newsom still got those reactions, though. Oh, Rob Cross looking to force the submission, but no. Newsom grabs the hair into a jawbreaker, and Rob Cross is stopped in his tracks. Rob Cross pushed away by Newsom. Boot to the midsection. Newsom, though, taken down by that left arm of Rob Cross. Of course, Newsom isn't 100% here after the attack earlier on this week, but he's still fighting hard to get revenge on Cross here tonight, and he might just get it with a nasty clothesline. Look, Alvius, people can have long hair. Big right hand by Cross. Another right hand by Cross. Boot to the midsection by Newsom. Right hand by Cross once again to get back to his feet. Oh, a nasty elbow. Newsom stunned, but he's able to grab the leg, and a kick to the thigh turns the momentum around. Newsom playing with that right arm. Oh, again! Both men dropping to their knees in the last stage of this matchup. Modified facebuster to tops Newsom. Irish whip, Newsom in that far right corner. Here comes Rob Cross. What's he looking for? Looking to set Newsom up on that top rope, perhaps. What is Newsom? Newsom's in trouble here. Rob Cross spreading those legs wide. Here we go. Rob Cross, a superplex from the top. Putting everything on the line to put down the Puppet Master once again. Overcome this authoritative stable. Benny Banks and Ryan Jacobson, teamed up early on tonight out of nowhere. BJ came back from that vicious attack on this past episode of Extra to make it a 2-on-1 handicap against Marco, and that was still took him a long time to put Marco down. Can Rob Cross overcome the authority tonight? I'm still certain they've got something planned. Newsom into the pin. Cross could be out though. 1, 2, only a 2 count. Still, Rob Cross doing everything to hold it together. Big right hand. Oh my God, that was a nasty landing on his neck. Knee to the face of Newsom. Drop kick to the back. Rob Cross picking Newsom up to his feet. Misses though. Newsom sidesteps it, but only gets caught by Rob once again. Oh, brainbuster onto the kendo stick. Into the pin. Newsom could be out here. 1, 2, only a 2 count. Oh no! Robert Cross! Newsom could be, no! I was about to say, could be flashbacks for Newsom! But he's able to sidestep it. Arm drag to Rob Cross. That's what Newsom put Rage down with! And it might just put down Rob Cross. 1, 2! Only a 2 count. Rob Cross still holds it together. Newsom looking to the outside. Oh, look for the shusher! Didn't connect! Once again, working that left arm, trying to snap those fingers. Irish whip into the ropes, rebounds off the ropes. Big clothesline, ducked though by Rob Cross. Rob Cross has Newsom by the head though. Little headlock. Beautiful takedown into side control. Showing off that wrestling pedigree of Rob Cross. Choking out the Puppet Master, who's able to get back to his feet. And Rob Cross now the one caught in a headlock. Tops Newsom releases. It's rare that Tops Newsom is the smaller man, I feel. Oh, there goes the ref. The ref having none of it. Tops Newsom reverses though, puts Rob Cross in the corner. Rob counters, beautiful reversal. But now Newsom sends Rob over the top rope. What a match this has been, by the way. Oh, look at Newsom. Slides under the bottom rope and takes Rob off his feet. What is this? Newsom? Newsom on the hard floor. Nah, it should be on the mat. It's on the max. Like, He should be down for ages, but I guess not. Oh, Slate coming close to cross. Is Slate going to put his hands? This match has been fire, but now Rob Cross looking to put it. No, Newsom again, side center, and Rob Cross counters the shot. Once again, driven into the man once again. Rob Cross slips away, but Thomas Newsom just stands on his head. I appreciate the host tone. Right in front of my commentary desk. Big right hand by Cross. Looks like he hurt his own hand. Irish whip by Newsom. Cross back onto that bottom right. Back into the... This might be the match of the night so far. This has been a great match. We still got, I think, what, 4 more to go? Yeah, 4 more to go after this. Rob Cross back to his feet. Oh, he was going for it. He was going for that super kick to the knee. He tried to take the knee out, but Tops was just a little bit too fast. Kick to the back of Cross. Tops doesn't want that deja vu. He does not want to get caught by that knee to the head again. Big clothesline, says Tops, spiraling out of the ring. Oh, look! Rob Cross Slate! Slate talking to him! Slate talking to Rob Cross! There's no getting out of the way of this one. Rob Cross just pushing his way past what might be the anonymous general manager. I need to wait to get this information. I don't know. All I want to know is, why is Slate out here? Cross! This time he connects it! This time he connects him and into the back of the head! Into the pin on Newsom! 1, 2, 3! Cross!
I'm a different breed. I'm everything you can never be. I'm next level. Next level.
Overcomes it! What a match! But he is in dangerous territory with Slate and Brooks ringside. If I was Cross, I would get out of that ring right now. Get out of that ring while you still can. And run to the back with that win. I mean, he is in dangerous territory right now. I mean, I'm sure he's still upset. I mean, I'm sure he would take on Matt Brooks right now if he could. And Matt Brooks from behind! Matt Brooks from behind! And, oh no! The cage! Matt Brooks lowering the cage! We were supposed to get Matt Brooks versus Rob Cross! I guess that was all a ploy to take Rob Cross down, but now he's fighting back! He's fighting back, and now Matt Brooks is locked in the cage! Oh, low blow! Low blow to Cross! Rob Cross thrown into the steel cage! Thomas Newsom was out here just to hurt Rob Cross. And the referee is separating them, and I guess this is the match. This was the match that was advertised, and I guess we are going to get it now. Thomas Newsom wasn't out here to win, he was out here to hurt Cross. Running neckbreaker by Brooks. Into the pin already. Rob Cross ain't going to go down that easy. Slate, I guess, has gone to the back with Thomas Newsom, although if I was Rob Cross, I don't know, I feel like they're going to come back out. I don't even know. Matt Brooks, the ploy, used Thomas Newsom to weaken Rob Cross, and now the steel cage lowered around them. Cross throwing Matt Brooks into the air. This is the Rob Cross match. Rob Cross versus Matt Brooks. This was the match advertised. This is the match that the prediction will count for. Spinning neckbreaker, of course. Rob Cross can still come out on top. He just overcame Tops. Will he be able to overcome Matt Brooks? If I was Rob, I'd just be like, nah, I'm getting out. Just climb that cage. Rob Cross dragging Matthew Brooks across the ring. Couple of elbows to the midsection. Goes for the snapmare. Cross counters. Boot to the midsection by Matt Brooks. Up into the air for the scoop stand, but Cross slips free. Flapjack into the top rope. He's a heel, you're supposed to. Elbows to the midsection by Matt Brooks. He's marvelous, and what a marvelous strategy this is. As much as I hate to say it, as much as I hate what's gone on, Rob Cross does not deserve this, but it was a marvelous strategy if it does pay off. Big boot to the face of Brooks. Snapmare, boot to the back. Kick to the midsection, countered by Cross. Throws Matt Brooks to the floor and a nasty knee to the face. Matt Brooks picked up on the shoulders. Rob Cross! Is he going to close in? Is Rob Cross going to pin Brooks? What an upset! This could be huge! But it won't happen just yet. Rob Cross is distraught. Spinning discus right hand. Kick to the face of Rob Cross. Brooks back up to his feet. Cross back up to his feet. A clash in the center of the ring. Headlock by Cross. He stomped to the upper body. Now looking to pick Brooks up to his feet. You know, surprisingly, Rob Cross has been in control of this match. Despite the match. With tops running neckbreaker again by Matt Brooks. Oh, Cross just thrown into the steel cage. Whatever works. Cross on the shoulders. Brooks, look at the finish. TKO. Into the pin. Cross could be out of it. Brooks with the dirtiest play, but Cross kicks out. Goes for the spine buster, reversed by Cross. Cross now looking to pick Brooks up to his feet. Grabbing him by the head. Up in the air we go. Brain buster to Matt Brooks. Rob Cross looking to pick Brooks up to his feet. Goes for the snapmare. And it does pay off. Off the ropes goes Cross. Big boot to the face. The back of Matt Brooks. And Cross is tired. And can you blame him? He went through a 25-minute match with tops. And now he's having to face his actual opponent. He might come out on top just yet. Rolls him over. Looking to hook the leg. Looking to pick up the biggest upset in probably in UIW history, but only a 2 count. There it is! Cross! Cross! Oh my goodness! Hooks that leg! 1, 2! Oh no! Matt Brooks holds it together, but he could be out of it. Look, he's not moving. Oh no! Again to the knee, and again to the face! Oh my god, Rob Cross has just upset the one! No, he hasn't! No, he hasn't! How is Rob Cross doing this? Rob Cross is pulling a Marco Punish right here. He's just fighting everybody. He's coming out in control. Big flying clothesline by Cross. And Matt Brooks in the corner. Reverses though. Now it's him in the corner. Rob Cross, I mean. Couple of boots to the midsection. Knee to the face. Axe handle to the back of Cross. Knee to the back, and look at Brooks. He's in a precarious position. He's been hit by that knee twice, and he's still taking the time of his day to taunt. That's confidence. Grabs the arm of Cross. Big right hand by Cross. Ducks underneath. Matt Brooks up in the air. Look at the height. Into the pin as well. Matt Brooks to put down Rob Cross. Ah, but Cross still. Look at that. Desperation kick out right there. Boot to the back of the leg. Beautiful reversal. And Matt Brooks, look at that. He's looking around. He can hear the boos of the crowd. He doesn't care. And now Cross needs the clutch. Otherwise, Matthew Brooks might just walk away with the cheapest win of his career. Up on the shoulders. Here we go. Brooks drives Cross into the mat. Hooks that leg deep. And that secures. Look, he's celebrating like he earned it. As if Rob Cross wasn't attacked, worn down in a 25-minute match prior. Hands up to Rob Cross. He gave it his all. He had to fight for adversity and came so close. But unfortunately, Matthew Brooks walks away with the victory here tonight in this steel cage match. Oh, it wasn't advertised as a steel cage match. That's a bit of a treat in its own right, but Rob Cross deserved better. I was wondering why that cage was hanging here. We didn't have a cage match advertised. This general manager had something up his sleeve the whole time. That's probably why he didn't send Tops out to help Marco earlier. They were busy. They were planning on using him here. Now, ladies and gentlemen, our penultimate women's match of the card. The winner of this match will face Cassie Maverick this coming week on UIW in a #1 contenders match. Another feud that goes all the way back to Final Stand, where Haley Jones blamed Fury for her elimination. Understandably so, you know. Haley Jones was caught up in a brawl with Fury, had to dodge that big spear, only to get caught by the stunner from RVW. What started out as just a little distraction, then into a back and forth collision as, you know, Fury attacked Haley Jones' tag team partner Ashley Rain, and they got their own back. Tonight they will clash, and the winner will face the winner of the high stakes battle royale, which happened to be Cassie Maverick. Now we await the arrival of the alpha female. Definitely the most powerful competitor in this women's division.
I made the devil run. I gave him poison just for fun. I had one friend, now there's none. I made the devil run. I broke so many bones, but none of them were ever my own.
Just as I said earlier with Madison Myers and JT Smooth, I don't get money for lunch because I gotta throw the money into the pyro budget. Self-funded. The alpha female making her way down the ramp to go face to face with Haley Jones. And the winner of this will face Cassie Maverick on the next episode of UIW to determine the #1 contender for the UIW Women's World Championship. will be an open, title picture, of course, because, I mean, if Amelia Sky retains, that means RVW would never get another shot, and that means Maddie Manhattan would have had her shot. If Maddie or RVW win, Amelia Sky has not had a successful defense yet, so she would not be entitled to a rematch clause. Here we go. Haley Jones has the size disadvantage, but that is not going to distract her. That is not going to put her down in this match with the alpha female. Big boot, though, by Fury. Fury has the power. Look at Fury immediately after that big boot. Not even a count of one. Collar elbow tie up. I would expect Fury to come out on top here. Going to have the power advantage. Side headlock. Oh, look at that double leg takedown. Immediately jumps over into full mount from side control. And now pounding away at the face of Haley Jones. Fury looking to pick Haley up to her feet. Goes for a boot to the midsection. Haley catches it. A big... Oh, that's Haley in full guard. Showing she's happy to go toe-to-toe with Fury in the grappling exchange. But once again, caught by a big boot. Oh, no. Fury has Haley Jones up in the air. Hook and ladder. Face first down into the mat. Now Fury showing off that power. Haley Jones on her shoulder. Slammed into the mat. Dragging Haley away from the ropes. Center of the ring looking for a pinfall attempt nice and early. Trying to walk away with a win and walk away into a collision with Cassie Maverick, which would be an interesting matchup. They know each other so well, but I think, I'd be fine with any matchup. Haley Jones versus Cassie would be good. Haley would be looking to avenge Ashley Rain, of course, who lost to Cassie. Kick off tonight's show. Big power bomb. Fury not going to let go, though. Up into the air again. Look at that transition! Into a Samoan drop. The power of the alpha female. Haley slips away, though. A couple of boots to the thigh. Trying to wear down. Of course, we know. Oh, look at that! Into a submission! The legs are the weak spot of the alpha female. She wears those braces. You can't see them due to those thick, I don't even know, shorts that Fury's wearing. Oh, again, a boot to the leg. Fury's going to have to, start checking those kicks. Pop up. Oh, just a pop-up drop. Fury with a clothesline from behind. Haley Jones in that seated position. Wearing her down now is Fury with these powerful elbows. They're exposed. There isn't an elbow pad there. Big running knee to the face. Into the pin. Count of one. Cranking on the head of the alpha female here. Big punch to the gut. That really hurt Haley. You can tell by the reaction. Double leg takedown into side control. Clobbering blows. Haley doing well to defend them. Has the guard up nice. Haley back to her feet. Probably wouldn't have taken too much there. Good defense by Jones. Dragon suplex. Dragon Fury away from the ropes. Oh, Fury on the receiving end of a lion salt. Kick to the leg again. Look at the way that leg is kind of buckling inwards. The kneecap is not supposed to bend like that. It's even more dangerous knowing the kind of the weakness of Fury's knees. Of course, they were injured. Look at the way that leg is moving off that kick. Again, targeting the leg. And then a drop kick takes Fury off her feet. Haley Jones might have found a viable strategy here to work the legs of the alpha female. Oh, I don't know what she was going for there, but she got caught by another big boot by the alpha female. And now Fury grabbing her by the throat. The power going to come into play here. What is this? Oh, nasty gut punch. Oh, Haley Jones holding her stomach. That might have winded her. Oh, now the strength for Fury launches Jones across the ring. And there's the kip up. Oh, thank you, Fury, flipping me off. But what have I done? Giving me the bird. Yeah, how about you have some of that, huh? Honestly, I tried to stay impartial here, but Fury, what is Fury looking for? Hold the phone! Fury's surely not going to flush! Oh my god! Throws all that weight at Haley Jones! Kick to the thigh by Fury. Left jab. Big right hand by the alpha female. Another right hand countered. Boot to the midsection by Jones. Jones going to throw Fury back onto that bottom rope into the ring. Big right hand. Fury's gone after the midsection a lot. Haley's gone after the legs. Look at that powerbomb! Kind of essentially slaying the Dreamer right there. Slaying the Dreamer normally more of a pop-up powerbomb, but I guess it has the same effect. Again, look at that transition into the Boston Crab! Center of the ring, nowhere to go! Could force a submission on Fury. Haley Jones has been working the leg all night, but no! Fury has that powerful gore and forces a release. Big boot to the face. And now look at that pop-up German suplex. Actually, it was more of a gut wrench. Either way, into the pin, hooks that leg for the count of 1. Haley Jones still able to kick out a 1. Clearly it's on a show from one half of hugging and slugging. Big right hand to the face. Irish whip, face first, far right corner. Just noticed the UIW logos are missing from the turnbuckle pad. Love 2K. Crucifix by Haley Jones. A spear by Haley Jones. Takes Fury off her feet. Hooks the leg. Could Fury be down after that tremendous spear? But only a 2 count. Haley Jones looking to pick Fury up to her feet here. Arm drag by the alpha female. Fury with Jones up on her shoulder. Snake eyes. And Jones head knocked backwards from that top turnbuckle. Could be out cold. Fury knows it, but still a 1 count. Overhand right countered with an elbow to the midsection. And Fury continuing to target that midsection. Powerful spine buster. Into the pin. 1, 2. Only a 2 count. Fury's starting to wonder what it's going to take. Fury has the power advantage. Fury is throwing everything into these moves, and she's just about to do it again. Haley Jones could be in big trouble, but Haley with a kick to the gut. And then a spear! Jones! Dragging Fury away. This is Brian Fury trying to recover. Dragging her away from the ropes. Hooks the leg. 1, 2. Only a 2 count. And Fury recovers, threatening Haley Jones. Oh, tried to flip her off, but a knee to the face. Bad decision. 1, 2. No! Fury still kicks out. That's why she's the alpha female. Big boot by Fury. Into the pin on Jones. 1, 2. I'm not even a 2 count on Jones. Running high knee by Haley into the pin. 1, 2. Still a 2. Haley Jones is going to have to do something unorthodox, something unexpected to put down the alpha female here. She knows it's coming. She's letting the crowd know it's coming. Big right hand, clothesline, takes her off her feet, pushes Fury right back down. Of course, Fury's knees are going to be weak at this point. Pop-up drop kick. All those leg kicks wearing down the base of Fury, and another lion salt. Trying to hoist Fury up to her feet. Overhand right countered. Big forearm to the face. Single leg takedown. Inside control. These clubbing blows, but once again, good defense by Jones. Hip escape to push Fury off of her. Up to her feet. Crucifix. Into the pin, but that's a rope break. Haley looking to pick Fury up to her feet. Oh, beautiful hip toss. Oh, crunching knee. Fury on the outside. Haley just happy to let that count go. Haley going to slip out though. Irish whip. There goes Jones. Back under that bottom rope. Here comes Fury to follow. Jones trying to get back up to her feet. Fury with a stomp to the back. Irish whip. And Fury actually is Irish. Oh my lord! Wait! Dunks underneath! Fury with a spear! Fury! Vintage into the pin. 1, 2, 3. Cut Haley Jones in half. Haley kicked out of a lot of things in that match, but that crushing spear at the end.
I made the devil run. I gave him poison.
What a match! I keep saying this might be match of the night, and then another match comes and takes it away.
Made the devil run. I broke so many bones.
What a performance! Even in defeat, Haley Jones looking like a superstar, standing up to the alpha female tonight.
Many bones.
Fury worked that body, that entire match, and then hit that nasty spear. Haley Jones was going for the legs that entire match. If she was able to hit some sort of leg submission on, she could have got the win. It was so close, it was hard to call. But Fury walks away from the women's division. We'll get Fury one-on-one with Cassie Maverick. These two know each other very well, frenemies in a way. And the winner of that will challenge the winner of our co-main event. But speaking of co-main event, that's now one match away, because up next, Topher's favourite word, the tertiary main event. Max Power goes one-on-one with Tone White. This match is like a year in the making. Let me give you the rundown. Tone used to own a company called Goliath. Max Power said, look, I want to come in this company. Tone said, nah, your style of wrestling is outdated. Your style of wrestling is a thing of the past. It's not something that attracts the fans. It's not something that the viewers want to see. So when Tone White appeared in the tournament to crown the inaugural UIW World Heavyweight Champion, he made it to the semi-final after crippling Dave Henderson. You haven't seen him since. Tone White was distracted by a theme. Nobody could put their finger on it. Nobody knew who the theme was. Then Kevin Dudek, the current UIW World Champion, was able to roll up Tone and advance to the finals. Tone would then have his singles debut on UIW a couple weeks later. This man right here, Max Power, came out to celebrate with Tone. Thought it was a bit of respect between two big men, but then attacked Tone from behind. Beating him down and confirming who the distractor was at Final Stand. Tone has been saying he deserves to be champion, he deserves a title shot, and he was gunning for it until this man revealed himself. Then he said, right, I'm gonna kill this man, and then I'm gonna come for that title that I deserve. Tone believes he's bigger than this roster. Tone believes he would be champion if it wasn't for this man. This is two big, powerful men colliding in our tertiary main event. Max Power, the more old school kind of big man. You're not going to see him flying through the air. You're just going to see him picking you up, throwing you, hitting heavy moves, heavy punches, clotheslines. Whereas Tone White, more of a modern big man. You know, I've seen Tone White do a backflip before. I've seen him do a moonsault. He is athletic for his size. Max Power looking to prove that this, quote, old style that doesn't appeal to the viewers is still enough to take Tone down. I'm going to be honest here. I don't think either of these men are used to being thrown around. Look at the size of them. Max Power's a big guy. Tone White's a big guy. They're both probably going to get thrown around tonight. And that's going to be a surprise. So it's going to come down to who reacts better. Who's able to adjust their game plan. to being thrown around the ring, because that's definitely going to happen. Tone a little bit bigger in height, but it looks like Max is a little bit more, you know, muscular, stockier. I would love to see a ring break in this tertiary main event. That would be amazing. I'd be down for that. But here we go! The clash begins! Corner elbow tie-up! It's going to be Max Power with a side headlock on Tone. Now working that left arm. Like I said, he looks like he has a slight strength advantage, but Tone far more agile. As I said, Max Power, an old school big man. He's just a powerhouse. Tone, more agile, can flip through the air. There we go, big German. As I said, these men are not going to be used to being thrown around. It's who can adjust. Now, Tone has the experience. Tone's been in the ring a lot longer than Max, but then that could become beneficial to Max Power. He's younger. I mean, Tone's not an old man per se, but he's younger. He's going to have that hunger. Oh, the rhymes, by the way. Kanye, still here. He's younger, has the hunger, and might have the bigger gas tank. As we see Tone now thrown around. Tone back to his feet. Big knee to the midsection. Look at that. Demigod. So cocky. Chop by Tone. Picks Power immediately back up for another chop. Look at the crowd booing Tone. I mean, Tone has acted... I mean, the only way to call... he's been rude. He has been a bad guy to this roster. He has said they're not worth him. Look at this collision. Goes for a belly to belly. Max Power able to defend. Sweep. Take Tone off his feet. Overhand right countered. Big punch to that rock hard sternum. Clothesline drives Max Power into the corner. Now some knees to the face of Power. The silverback gorilla versus the demigod. Lateral press now. Both men gone for a pin attempt. Both men not past the 1 count. Both men back in the ring here. A collision of colossal proportions. Irish whip by Power. Tone rebounds. Look at that. Winds of change. Lateral press to Tone White. Again, only a 1 count though. Fireman's carry by Tone. Are we going to see a White out tonight? I'm sure we will. Oh, atomic drop. That's the athleticism. Look at that. I mean, it's not massive. I mean, that doesn't, you know, for a guy who only weighs 200 pounds, that's probably a simple maneuver. But Tone is definitely over 300. Flies through the air, rolls backwards like that. Elbow to the face by Max Power. Goes for a snapmare. Reversed by Tone. Tone now with the strength. Look at that. Hoisting this 300 plus pound man up and slamming him into the mat. Again, lateral press. Peck to peck. Only for the 1 count. I'm loving these tights on Tone, by the way. Good job, Tone. Oh my god, the ferocity of that German suplex. High angle Uranagi. Look at the height. 1, 2, almost a 2 count. We almost got our first 2 count in this matchup. Irish whip. Oh, look, Max Power taunting the Varen. A man who's won belts everywhere he's gone versus a relative newcomer who's looking to make a name for himself. Into the pin, lateral press again, only a 1 count. Who will be the first man to get a 2 count in this match? Big right hand, looking to take the left hand of Tone, wrap it around the back, put some pressure on the joint with a nasty elbow to the side of the head. Goes for the snapmare. Max Power pushes him away. Oh, Max Power! Oh my god! Launches Tone into the air for an uppercut. Into the pin. 1. Not even a 2 count. That is true. Yeah, Tone White is. You know, he's willing to do whatever it takes to win. Injured Dave Henderson on the on Final Stand, the first, you know, the premiere show of UIW. Powerbomb onto the steel barricade, neck first. We haven't seen Dave since. Oh my god, now Tone! Tone! Throws him in the air, catches him! Oh no! White out! White out by Tone! Into the pin! Will we get that first 2 count? 1! 2! Only a 2 count though! Not many men can say they've kicked out of that white out, but Max Power does it tonight. Both men hitting big moves now. That high angle spine buster. Oh, ducks an elbow. Big clothesline by Power. Irish whip. Tone into the near right corner. Max Power stalking him. What is Max Power doing? Crushing the midsection of Tone. And then tossing the big man across the ring. Lateral press. Will Max Power get his first 2 count of the match? No, he won't. Tone kicks out at 1. Oh my god. Max Power! High angle choke bomb! Into the pin. Will it be Max Power's first 2 count now? 1! 2! Only, oh, it's almost a 3. Tone able to get that shoulder up. Max Power. I don't think Max Power believes what he's seeing. Someone kicking out that high angle choke bomb. Raising his fist to show his control. Big right hand. Tone counters it. Massive knee to the midsection. Massive right hand. Wait, what? What? Max Power shrugging off these right hands. Another right hand. Max Power. Right hand by Power. Another right hand by Power. Another right hand by Power. Irish whip. Turns the ropes. Big boot. Off the ropes again. Big leg drop. Into the... No, not into the pin. Oh wait! Tone! Look at that! That's what I'm talking about! Athleticism of a big man! Rolls him up! Max Power's got to be ready for this wily variant that is Tone White. Tries to pick him up. Tone had it well versed though. Now Tone. Oh no. Cross arm between the legs, up in the air. Nasty power bomb. Max Power being hoisted up to his feet by Tone White. Ducks the elbow again. Big clothesline by Power. Goes for a kick. Max though misses. Allows Tone to regain control. Oh my god, look at the power of that gut wrench super. Oh, wait a minute. Tone rolls through it. Not many big men can roll around like that. Tone. Tone! Look at the height of that Uranagi. Dragging Max away from the ropes. No chance of a rope break. Lateral press, peck to peck. 1, 2. No! You got to think maybe if he hooked the leg, we might have had a 3 count there. Now some elbows to the upper body of Max Power. Oh, look at that! And Max Power ran out of the ring and Tone was like, come get some. A little forward flip. That's what I'm talking about. That is a modern big man. The agility is not just about the power. Elbow to the face by Max. Max back, maybe going for that choke bomb, but Tone just pushes him away. Tone! No! Went for a white out again, but this time Max had it well scouted. Running STO. Max Power picking him up to his feet, grabbing him by the head. What is Power looking for? Trying to drag Tone across the ring, but a couple of sharp elbows to the midsection. 3 to be precise. Forces a release. Oh, yes, Maury, welcome back. Home with that big chop. Another big chop. Kick to the face by Max Power. Hoisting Tone to his feet. Max Power up in the air. Look at the strength. Stalling suplex. That took everything out of Max Power to hold Tone up like that. Down on one knee. Tone again, the veteran that he is, using the ropes to create a bit of breathing room. Now they stand face to face. Tone slips through that right hand. Back into the ring. Into an Irish whip though from Power. Tone in that near right corner. Oh, again. Max Power crushing Tone. in the corner, and now just going to toss Tone to the center of the ring. Oh, Tone better be ready for a big clutch reversal, otherwise Max Power could be putting down the big man, the premier athlete, the demigod, into the pin, doesn't hook the leg. Look at the confidence of Max Power, but a 2 count maybe if he'd hooked the leg. That's that rookie inexperience. Big right hand doesn't connect. He's getting frustrated, you can tell. He's just throwing everything into these punches. But Tone White slips free, boot to the midsection. Oh, what a reversal! Knocks on the lift. Oh, pop up uppercut! Dragging Tone away from the right. Oh no, Max, is he going to use the ropes? Oh, I thought he was going to use the ropes for a bit of extra leverage, but Tone able to get that shoulder up once again. Both men getting a little tired. You know, that comes with the amount of muscle mass you're packing. The longer the match goes, the more your gas tank wears out, especially when you're this size. Tone just gets his hands... Oh, collision! Center of the ring by these two big men. And now Tone with a high angle spine buster. Into the pin. Lateral press. The bones have been crushed against the mat from Tone. Oh, but a 2 count again. You know what? As much as Tone believes he could beat this big man, you've got to give the upstart some respect for the fight he's putting on. Nasty clothesline by Tone. Tone looking for blood. Another clothesline. Ducks the clothesline by Max Power. Flying clothesline by Tone. Max back up to his feet. Max back up to his feet! Into the pin of the choke bomb! Hook the leg! What are you doing? Again a 2 count. You've got to hook that leg, Max. You can tell he's getting frustrated. He slaps the mat. Trying to pick Tone up. Big punch to the midsection. And now Tone. High angle Uranagi once again. Irish whip reversed. Tone in that far left corner. Boot to the midsection by Max. Another stop to the midsection. Tone back to his feet. Max wondering what it's going to take. He's hitting him with everything. Throws Tone through the air. This has been a hard-hitting match between two of probably the biggest men. You know, imagine if this was a triple threat with Marco Punish. That would be insane. Throw Deck Carter in there as well. The 4 biggest men in UIW. Tone with Max Power in that far left corner. Reversal by Max. Big elbow to the face. Max now with a headlock on Tone White. Elbow to the back of the head. Trying to knock him out on his feet. Beautiful reversal by Tone. Hancock just crushed in between 4 big men. Goes for a belly to belly. Tone just claps the head. Irish whip, far left corner. Max is stunned. Oh, Superman punch in the corner by Tone. Big clothesline by Max. Tone White. Will he go to the pin? He might just cut Max Power in half. 1, 2, 3! Tone White collapses to the mat after that massive win. What a match! Okay, I keep saying it, but that might be match of the night. What a collision by 2 of the biggest men. On the UIW roster. Look at the high power got there. Threw Tone in the air, multiple occasions. 3 choke bombs. If Max is going to be thinking, what if I just hooked the leg? What if I had just hooked the leg? Tone White with a colossal win. Look, I can't help it if the matches just keep getting better the further on the card we go. I watch me say it for the next 2 matches. Oh my lord. What a show this has been, and it's not even over yet. We have still got 2 insane title matches to go. Amelia Sky, you know, she was undefeated going into the go-home show of UIW, where she fought Quinn Bell one-on-one. Her undefeated streak came to an end. Now, we saw her backstage. She said that's not going to faze her. She said she goes into every match like the title's on the line. This match is no different. This is the biggest hurdle she's ever faced. And she's looking to adapt and overcome the challenge that is Riley Van Wilson and Maddie Manhattan. Maddie Manhattan had a lot to say about this opportunity. How she respected both competitors, how she knew it was going to be a hard matchup. But here we go. What's for Riley Van Wilson, Maddie Manhattan, if she loses tonight, there's always another chance. But for Riley Van Wilson, the clause in this matchup is that once she steps through those ropes, if she does not walk out the champ, as long as the general manager is in charge, she will never get a shot. Now, of course, that's coming from the representative, the general manager, Arthur Blackwell. But out first, the challenger, for the first of 2 challengers, the hometown hero from Manhattan, New York. Just like Amelia Sky, her undefeated streak came to an end recently, although her undefeated streak came to an end in the form of RVW. Maddie Manhattan would love nothing more than to walk out of tonight's show the new UIW World Women's Champion. And now we await the arrival of the Polish pride fighter, Riley Van Wilson. Certainly taking her time to come out from the back. Well, we're on a time limit here, so if she's not ready in the gorilla position, I guess Amelia Sky isn't waiting, because now Amelia Sky's there. Theme is playing through the PA system. Perhaps Riley Van Wilson wasn't ready in the gorilla position, but here comes the UIW World Women's Champion. I'm sure Riley will be brought out now. We're sending a cameraman to the back, along with an official, just to get Riley out here. Maybe Riley had lost track of time or something, I don't know. But here comes Amelia Sky, the champ. I'm sure they'll wait in the ring as we await. The gorilla position. Riley Van Wilson obviously just wasn't there. I'm sure she's on her way. On a little late. I mean, you can't blame her. All the traffic caused by Bozo and Hancock's shenanigans earlier on the night. Maybe she was late to the arena. We've got a cameraman going to the locker room right now, just to see if she's there, see what's going on. We've got to get an update. Of course, this is a co-main event. This is a big match in the women's division. Right, the cameraman is here. We're going into the locker room right now, I hear. As you do. And Riley Van Wilson is laid out. It looks like she's been put through a table backstage. What? Who is that standing next to her? Riley Van... No! Akira! Akira! Why? Akira has taken out Riley Van Wilson backstage? Akira! Oh, flipping the cameraman off! Why did she attack Riley Van Wilson? What? What is Akira better not come down the ramp. Akira has laid out. We've got to get this match going. We've got a run time to meet. Ring the bell, ref. If Riley Van Wilson can't get down, I mean, she hasn't entered the ring. So I guess that means in her clause, I mean, he did clearly say if Riley makes it through, if Riley enters the match and doesn't win, she won't get out. She hasn't entered the ring, so maybe that's a clause. I don't know, but this match is still going to go underway with or without Riley. The show must go on. And it will go on. I guess it's a singles match unless Riley can make her way down the ramp. I don't know if she'll be able to. Until we get info on that, it looks like it will be Amelia Sky pointing at Maddie Manhattan, defending against Maddie Manhattan. Maybe it's a singles match. I mean, I'm sure they're both happy about it, but I want to know why Akira attacked Riley. Riley might still make it out. We've seen a lot of things happen tonight. Bring back Leo Borton and Gibson. That beautiful Women's World Championship on the line. Maddie Manhattan and Amelia Sky. Riley might still make it. We don't know. Don't count her out just yet. She's technically in the match. Knee to the face to kick things off with Maddie Manhattan. Now, both of them fan favorites, but obviously the hometown crowd firmly in the corner of Maddie Manhattan. I believe this is a first-time matchup between the two. Both of whom only have one singles loss to their name. Bozo chased Hancock through the New York City streets with a pie earlier, Borton. Leo don't want to piece that. Goes for a snapmare. Another knee to the face into a Frankensteiner on Manhattan. Amelia Sky into the pin on Maddie. 1 count though. Too early. Too soon. Just testing the waters, I assume. Still got those Kanye rhymes. Up into the air we go. Nice suplex by Manhattan. Double leg takedown. Yeah, kidnapping. I mean, some potato-looking midget clown took out our cameraman while they were fighting inside a movie studio halfway across New York. Maddie Manhattan, though, hanging Amelia Sky out to drive that top rope. I mean, I guess both of them can't be upset that this is a one-on-one. Now they have to be involved in the decision to lose. Kick to the face. But I'm sure Amelia Sky, you know, she doesn't seem like the kind of person that would back down from a tougher challenge. Forearm to the face, turns around. Oh, rolling heel to the back of the head. Amelia Sky looking to pick Maddie Manhattan up to her feet. Of course, the winner of this match will face either Fury or Cassie Maverick, depending on who wins that #1 contenders match next week on UIW at the next UIW pay-per-view. Count of 1. Look at that tilt-a-whirl backbreaker. We need to find we need to have another cameraman to go find Bozo. He's somewhere in New York. I feel bad for Simon. And look at the strength of Amelia Sky here. Nice scoop slam. Amelia Sky a little bit dazed from spinning around. Kick to the thigh. Oh, knee to the face. Taking a page out of Musume Sora. Now looking to pick Maddie up to her feet. Again spinning around. Trying to get Maddie Manhattan a little bit dazed, a little confused. Dynamite debuted earlier, Borton. Super kick to the midsection by Manhattan. Manhattan going to take Amelia Sky off her feet, hooks the leg. 1, only a 1 count. Now looking to pick Amelia Sky up to her feet. Reverse DDT. Goes for a drop kick. Trying to grapple. Maddie Manhattan does well to slip out the way, but only to get caught in the underhooks. Oh, we saw this last time out against Quinn Bell. The wrestling pedigree of Amelia Sky, keeping that underhook, cap her off with a DDT. Quinn was like, nah, I don't need this. I've beaten the chap, just leapt over the top rope. We get a submission attempt here. Close to the ropes, but can't quite reach him. Able to escape, though. Boot to the midsection by Maddie Manhattan. Irish whip now going to send Amelia Sky into the ropes. Rebounds off. Clothesline by Manhattan. Into the pin of her own accord now. Not even a count of 1. Forearm to the face. Headlock. Boot to the midsection by Sky, who remains in control of this championship match. Now into the pin attempt once again. 1, 2. Only a 2 count, of course. Up next, main event. Another championship match. Kevin Dudek defends against the Scotsman Jacob Ziegler. Headlock by Amelia Sky. Forearm to the back. Amelia Sky looking for. Throws Maddie Manhattan through the middle rope. Here comes Sky though. Flies over the top rope. Catches Maddie Manhattan on the way down. Risking it all for this title. The crowd up on their feet here. And Amelia Sky dragging Maddie back to her feet. Throws her into the steel ring post. Trying to do as much damage as she can do within the confines of the 10 count. As I mentioned, singles matches have a 10 count. Tag team matches have a 20 count. Backdrop on the outside. Again, that spin. We're getting closer and closer to the count of 10 here. And both competitors going to run back in the ring before the count of 10. Wouldn't want to get a title defense ending in a 10 count. Crowd would not love that. Nice clothesline by Maddie Manhattan. Clothesline again by Maddie. Second clothesline by Maddie. Ducks the clothesline. Super kick by Manhattan to take Sky off her feet. Into the pin. Hooking that left leg. Trying to get that 3 count. Only a 1 though. Into the pin once again. Here is Maddie Manhattan. Finally gets that 2 count, but still not enough to put down the current UIW Women's World Champion Amelia Sky. Irish whip now by Maddie. Near right corner we go. Manhattan with a kick to the midsection. Headbutt to Amelia Sky. Right hand. Sky hung up, draped over that bottom rope. Maddie Manhattan has her eyes set on a powerful apron drop kick to the side of the head. Amelia Sky laid out perfectly, center of the ring for Maddie Manhattan to hook the leg and become potentially the new UIW Women's World Champion. 2! Only a 2 count. Sky able to kick out. Maddie goes for a stomp. Sky back to her feet. Double leg takedown by Manhattan, who looks for a submission attempt. Sharpshooter! Will it force a submission? Will we get a second submission of the evening? But no, Amelia Sky breaks through that powerful core. Now carrying Amelia across the ring, slamming her into the turnbuckles, throwing her across the ring. She'll pick Sky up to her feet. Nice back suplex. Fireman's carry though by Amelia. Overhand right now. We've seen Amelia Sky go to whatever she has to do to pick up the win. I mean, you should have seen those sharp elbows to RVW in the mixed tag match on the second episode of UIW. Main event. Up on the top rope, like 7 or 8 hard elbows to the side of the head of RVW before that Frankensteiner from the top rope to pick up the victory. Wouldn't be surprised to see her pull that out to pick up the victory tonight. Nice neck breaker by Maddie Manhattan here, center of the ring. Big elbow drop by Manhattan, who now looks to pick Amelia up to her feet. Little rolling snapmare, boot to the midsection. Oh no! Sky on the shoulders! Manhattan with a big flapjack. Gonna drag Sky away from the ropes and go for a real pinfall attempt here. Try and force a title change. 1, 2, only a 2 count still. Amelia Sky holds it together. Amelia Sky now looking to pick, will get picked up by Maddie Manhattan. Snapmare once again, knee to the side of the head. Maddie looking to pick Sky up again. Get a running bulldog across the rings. Maddie Manhattan has been in firm control of this matchup for a good portion of it. Double leg takedown again and again. We're looking for a sharpshooter attempt. Able to roll her over, but a rope break this time. Poor ring awareness from Maddie Manhattan. Drop kick to the back, doesn't connect. Amelia back up to her feet. Oh, nice clubbing blow to the neck. Wheel kick, and now Sky! Any mistake can be costly at such a high level. Into the pin. 1, 2. No, 2 count. Manhattan holds it together. Sky was certain though that was the victory right there. Sky hoisting Manhattan up. Big clothesline. Manhattan up again. Big clothesline. Manhattan up again. Drop kick. Hip up straight away though by Manhattan. Refusing to go down. Running bulldog again. Manhattan dragging Amelia Sky to the center of the ring. Hooks that leg once again. Trying to force that 3 count. Trying to force that title change. But still only a count of 2. But Manhattan! Frog bomb! Into the pin! 1, 2! No! She's put down! So many people in UIW with that maneuver, but Amelia Sky able to kick out. And that is the heart of a champion right there. Snapmare countered by Sky. Boot to the midsection. Up into the air we go. Sky hooks the leg. Now Sky with a chance to retain. Ref, 1, 2. 2 count still. Both competitors exchanging big maneuver after big maneuver, but it's going to take a little more. And Sky certainly knows it. Kick to the midsection. Sky looking for the finish. Into the pin. 1, 2, 3. And still the UIW
nobody can stop me.
World Women Champion. Yeah, so can I, Albion. So can I. Amelia Sky. What a fight from Maddie Manhattan, but Sky able to walk out the champ tonight. Maddie Manhattan put up one hell of a fight, but Amelia Sky proving why she was unbeaten for such a long time. Now she will look forward to either Fury or Cassie Maverick. I wonder who she would prefer. I'm sure Maddie Manhattan will bounce back strong.
Hands feeling like some anvils. You gon' lose in this cage, and from who you gotta face.
And still,
you gon' need more than an Advil.
the UIW Women's World Champion.
These are more than just one shot. Sweet chin music, we are waiting for the body drop and throw our hands up. We about to make the
Amelia Sky.
try me if you think you can fight me.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to take a cup of coffee real quick to soothe my throat, soothe the old gullet. Give it a good rub down. as we head into our main event. Surely two men that just put classics on week in, week out must pull out match of the night. We shall see. Kofi, you've been in my stream for like 800 years. Of course you've got thousands. And out first, the challenger, the pride of Scotland. Jacob Ziegler has become a little unhinged since losing an undefeated streak. Fatal four-way elimination 2 weeks ago. Jacob Ziegler walked in undefeated, walked out with a loss, came back down to the ring, low-blowed the man who pinned him. Then later on in the week on Extra, made his intentions clear. Made him that's the kind of motivation. That's the kind of things a man on a mission does. He puts his name on the lips of everybody who watches the show, and that's what he did by attacking the UIW World Heavyweight Champion Kevin Dudek with his own championship on Extra after he defeated Simon Hancock. The following week, he was scheduled to face Durag Jones in a number one contenders match. Durag could not make it. He was replaced by Jaden Shadow. Jacob Ziegler beat Jaden Shadow to earn this match. And now we await the arrival of the current UIW World Heavyweight Champion, Kevin Dudek. Yeah, I used it. I pressed on the pay-per-view attire. Maybe it didn't. Maybe it's glitched. I don't know. I know I pressed on it. No, I did press on it, Albius. Promise. Maybe I'll try re-downloading him. I know it's a red one, isn't it? You showed me it. Look at Ziegler. He's ready ringside. A lot of men have said that Dudek shouldn't be champ because he's not technically a heavyweight. And Joe Blade, the main guy behind that conspiracy, Jacob Ziegler has gone out of his way. I mean, he deserved it. I was definitely a fan of Ziegler's before he went mad and started attacking everybody. Welcome to the stream, Boom the Translator. How are you doing? Nice to see you. As I was saying, I was a fan of Ziegler's before he started attacking everybody. Before he took up. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's a smart move. It keeps you on the lips of everybody who's watching the show. It makes you the man who's being talked about. But that's not the way to do it in my books. I was firmly behind Ziegler. I've said it before, you know. I said, Ziegler deserves a title shot. He's undefeated. He's putting on 5-star matches, but to go out of your way to attack others for no reason other than just losing the streak. I mean, every streak comes to end. I mean, Amelia Sky put it perfectly. Streaks are made to be broken, and here we go. And Ziegler straight out of the game with a combination. Oh, nasty stop to the toe. Side headlock by Ziegler. I feel like Ziegler's going to do whatever he takes. We've seen this unhinged side of Ziegler. He attacked Dudek with a belt. Dudek now has Ziegler on his clutches. I mean, he's not much smaller. Snake eyes by Dudek. Dudek now looking to pick Ziegler up to his feet. Slips underneath. Tiger suplex by the reigning defending UIW World Heavyweight Champion, Kevin Dudek. Ziegler looking a bit hurt already. Nice defense. Playing possum. Oh, tried to jump into Dudek, but got caught by a spinebuster. Into the pin for the count of 1. Headlock now by Jacob Ziegler. Goes for a knee. Dudek reversed. Snapmare now by Kevin Dudek. Boot to the back. Dudek in firm control. Nice stomp to the back. Looking to pick Ziegler up to his feet. Kick to the midsection. Oh, Ziegler struggling to catch. Oh, he caught that one, but it got caught by a knee to the face. Overhand right count with a right hand of his own. Running high knee. Drops Dudek. Nasty knee to the chin. Caught him flush. Look, Dudek is in massive pain. Irish whip. Running high knee by Ziegler. Lateral press into the pin. Count of 1. Up in the air we go. Nice suplex by Kevin Dudek, who now looks to hoist Jacob Ziegler back up to his feet. I'm sure Scottish fans have flown out here in droves for Jacob Ziegler. Nice elbow, running clothesline. They would hate to be sent home disappointed. Nice scoop slam. Up in the air we go. Dudek, brainbuster. Dudek picking Ziegler up. Ziegler able to sidestep that spinning soul kick. Goes for a forearm. Gets caught by a super kick. Working the arm. Driving Ziegler face first into the mat. Need to follow. Now Dudek looking to pick Ziegler up to his feet. Headlock by Ziegler. Slaps the hand away. Nice snapmare by Jacob. Yes. Nice drop kick. Sidestep by Dudek. Dudek looking to pick Ziegler up to his feet. Slowly and surely. Goes for that big belly to belly. Launches the Scotsman across the ring. Now Dudek looking to drag Ziegler back up to his feet. The midsection. Here we go. Up in the air goes Ziegler. Down on the neck. Brainbuster once again into the pin. Dudek now trying to put Ziegler away here. 1. Only a 1 count. Still too soon to put down the Scotsman. You know, most of this crowd cheering for Dudek, but there is a small pocket of the Scottish fan base that have come out here for Ziegler. Nice belly to belly by Dudek. I can hear it vocally. I don't know if you can catch it from the TV screens, but I can hear it. It's right behind me. Ziegler back to his feet over there on the apron again. Oh, shoulder block. Sends Ziegler down to the floor. Goes for a kick. Ziegler catching the legs. Dragon screw takedown by the Scotsman. Ziegler now picking Dudek up to his feet. Throwing him into the corner. Let's not get a count out. Ziegler would hate to lose by count out. I mean, if he wins by count out, championship advantage would dictate that Kevin Dudek remains champion. Little strut there by Jacob Ziegler. Certainly feeling confident. Bigger man. Now, Jacob Ziegler is not built like a tank by any means, so it's not an often case where Ziegler is the far superior man physically in a matchup, but he's going to take it and run with it when he gets the opportunity. Right, Ziegler's an interesting one. You know, he's not the kind of guy you'd expect to go, high flying, but he can pull out of the locker when he needs to. You saw it when he put down Jaden Shadow. He did some crazy high flying stuff from the top rope to pin Jaden Shadow. It was amazing. And here we go again. Look at this from Ziegler. Tilt-a-whirl backstabber. You don't expect that from a man like Ziegler. Ziegler's just a brawler trying to pummel your face in. Oh, tried for an Imari roll there, did Kevin Dudek. Ziegler had that well scouted. Ziegler's just trying to make he's not trying to make this a wrestling match. He's trying to make it a brawl. He's trying to make it a beatdown. I'd say Dudek probably the more technically profound of the two. That's why he's champ. He might be the strongest, he might be the biggest guy, but he's technically sound. And he's used that to get to the top. He's used that to remain near unbeaten, minus that one scratch on his record that is Marco Punish. That is understandable. You get caught by that choke slam from Marco. And speaking of Ziegler going to the top, Ziegler up top. Will we see that moonsault? No, we will not, but we will still be able to put down Jaden Shadow. Look at that athleticism from Ziegler. Dudek rolled over. Into the pin we go. 1. Will we get a new champion? No, not 2 count. Jaden Shadow is one thing, but Dudek, main event of the pay-per-view, is going to be another. sharp. Oh, went for some sharp knees. A nice reversal there. Oh, but there's a sharp knee. And a clothesline. No, Duck Tipper got caught from behind. Now look at her pick. Kevin Dudek up to his feet. Up in the air we go. Goes for the scoop slam, but Dudek able to slip free sport four under the back of the head. Now grabs Ziegler by the arm. Irish whip across the ring. Far left corner. Chop to the midsection. Oh, reverses it. A chop of his own again. Clothesline to the back. Spartan still wants that rematch with Ziegler. After their 5-star affair. When they both made their debut. Looking to work that left arm of Kevin Dudek. Dragging him to the floor. More joint manipulation. Knees to the back as well. Lateral press. Peck on peck action. Only for the count of 1. The midsection. Doesn't connect. Oh! Knee straight on the bridge of the nose. Could have broken it. Charges Ziegler down. What? I can't even hear a theme. What? 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 2K? What? Oh, what the fuck? What? What? For fuck's sake. The problem with doing matches in exhibition mode. What the fuck? Ziegler! What? A random man out of the crowd? Ziegler must have... That was a random Scottish fan! Out of the crowd, Ziegler must have just... Some random Scottish fan just came in and attacked Dudek! And Dudek not going down without a fight! Security being out here, some Scottish fan left the barricade, attacked Dudek! Dudek though, not backing down! What the fuck? Let's just say that was a Scottish fan from the crowd. I'm not bringing real wrestlers into this. The problem with exhibition mode. Super kick to the midsection of Kevin Dudek. Ziegler getting these Scottish fans to help him. These Scottish fans have flown halfway across the world to get here. They don't want to see Ziegler lose, and they've just tried to attack. They've just attacked Kevin Dudek. Irish whip under that bottom rope. Here comes Ziegler back into the ring. Ziegler thrown over that. If we get another interruption. What even? Oh my god, wait a minute! Back to this match though! Dudek! Wait, Ziegler! What is happening? Superplex! Goes for that jumping guillotine. Ziegler reverses. These Scottish fans trying to help Ziegler beat Dudek. Dudek have to overcome these odds. Oh my god, Ziegler! No! Ziegler with a buckle bomb to Dudek! Into the pin. 1, 2! Only a 2 count. How are these Scottish fans going to come and ruin this main event? I wanted a clean contest. Ziegler will resort to anything. I wouldn't be surprised if Ziegler was up to this. Chop across the midsection. Chop after chop after chop after chop. Roundhouse kick. Drops the Scotsman. I can confirm that the ring invader has been caught by security backstage, escorted from the arena, banned from UIW events, brainbuster by Dudek. Knee to the face, Dudek, despite everything, into the pin on Ziegler. 1, 2, I'm certain that was the free count. So was Dudek. Did Dudek just kick Ziegler in the face? Like gingerly, just a little brush. Shoulder block by Dudek. Elbow to the face of Ziegler. Irish whip. Reversal. Dudek into the ropes. Flips away. Oh, Ziegler runs head first to the turnbuckle. Kick to the face. Ziegler gets, well, no, Dudek leaps over the top rope into a snapmare. Side control now from Ziegler. Knee to the face of Jacob Ziegler. That is the craziest thing I've ever seen. I've never had that before. Away! Into the pin again on Ziegler! 1, 2! Ziegler kicks out once again. Dudek, certain that was a win. Off the ropes goes Kevin. Knee to the face, neck breaker. Kevin Dudek picking Ziegler up to his feet. Scoop slam. I wish it used cause at least for those random runnings. I'm sure I have them turned off. The slider's like all the way. Oh yeah, my game save reset, didn't it? So the sliders would have reset. Alright, fair play. DDT though by Ziegler. Smart play by Kevin Dudek to roll to the outside. Goes for the forearm. Super kick to the midsection. Drop kick, sidestep by Ziegler. Oh, goes for that knee. Elbow by Dudek though. Forces a break in the action. Oh, an eye rake! Ziegler with the heel maneuvers. Doesn't phase Dudek though. Little clothesline. Knee to the face. Ziegler better get this match back in the ring, otherwise that fan, who probably won't be allowed in the United States again, would have, you know, got locked up for nothing. Irish whip underneath the bottom rope. We're back in the ring. I say Irish fan, Scottish fan. Oh! Ziegler! No! Very well scouted by Dudek. Quickly rolls out of that before Ziegler could apply. Before Ziegler could apply the pressure. Dragon screw takedown before he could get his knee firmly pressed on the net. Dudek was very quick to roll away from it. Kick to the back. Big backhand. Oh, another one! Did you see the Scottish fan, DJ? What, a Scottish fan came out from the crowd to attack Dudek. I think Ziegler paid him off. Nah, that's just improv because the 2K decided to throw fucking Bo Dallas at me. Elbow to the forehead, followed by a second elbow, followed by a third elbow. Up on the shoulders, little scoop slam. Now, it's not Bo Dallas, he's never going to be on the show again. I'm just trying to make it, I'm trying to improvise here. Don't want to reference Bo Dallas, it was a Scottish fan. Scottish indie wrestler. Side headlock by Kevin Dudek. Headlock now by Dudek. Slap away, it was just a perfect coincidence of Dom Bishop playing with a PA system, allowing a Scottish fan to slip out. Wait a minute! Ziegler! Ziegler! With a moonsault! No! Wait! Dudek footed, rolling out of the way! But Ziegler was prepared for it. Couple of knees to the side of the head. of the current UIW World Heavyweight Champion. Into the pin, lateral press, peck on peck action. Only a 2 count. I'm feeling the crash from that coffee now. Oh! Head trap going for some elbows, but Dudek has the wherewithal to slip away back to his feet. Headlock now by Kevin. Knee to the face, sidestep by Ziegler, spine buster by Dudek. Forearm to the face, followed by a second arm, followed by a third. Spinning back elbow off the ropes goes Dudek, running clothesline. Into the midsection. Headlock by Dudek, snapmare. Working that midsection here as the UIW World Heavyweight Champion. Punch the midsection, hip toss by Dudek. By Ziegler to Dudek. Ziegler's clearly in pain. Scottish fan. German suplex by Dudek. Or an elbow tie up here. Who's going to have the strength? I'm not surprised to see Ziegler come out on top here. Fireman's carry. Oh, what? Ziegler shoved forward by the force of that punch from Dudek into the pin. Surely not. Only a 2 count. Just gingerly kicking Ziegler twice more. Oh no! The knee for the 3rd time! Falls into the pin once again! Ref! 1, 2, 3! And Dudek retains! Overcoming the adversity of that Scottish fan! Breaking into the ring! Ziegler gave it his everything. I'm sure Ziegler was surprised. But if this psychotic side of Ziegler is not going to go down so easily. Nonetheless, Dudek will walk out of recovery. Still the UIW World Heavyweight Champion. Another 5-star match from Ziegler. What a win for Dudek, overcoming the odds once again, holding his stomach in pain as the ref passes him that beautiful championship belt. And Dudek stands tall and retains his UIW World Heavyweight Championship. Now, before we close off the show, let's give a quick rundown of what happened tonight. We kicked off the prelude with Ashley Rain and Cassie Maverick going out. The winner would go on to join that high-stakes battle royale. Cassie Maverick won. Second match of the evening, George King defeated the Brooklyn Nightmare. High-stakes battle royale, we saw Hikiko debut. We saw Cheryl Sage debut and we saw Jade Dynamite debut, but Cassie Maverick would come out on top and earn herself a spot in that number 1 contenders match. Onto the main card, sparked a brawl that would transpire across the entire show and across the entire of New York. Bozo and Simon Hancock went at it. Simon Hancock picked up the win. Bozo slipped away after he got stomped on. Pretended to be a statue backstage in a completely different clown costume. Simon Hancock, though, he smelt that freshly baked pie, ran out of the arena. Bozo followed him through the streets of New York, through the traffic of New York, throwing pies at him. They went through the stock exchange. Simon Hancock called it cab. Bozo got in his clownmobile. They ended up in a movie studio. They used a prop sword, a tripod, and then, you know, after Hancock knocked, after Bozo knocked Hancock out, our cameraman was taken out by some fat potato-looking clown. And Hancock was dragged off into the clownmobile. Then we saw JT Smooth become the inaugural television champion. Yuki was bested in their first match, the best of 7 series, by Musume Sora. Brian Jacobson shockingly came out to the aid of Benny Banks, and it took him, Marco Punish held his own for 20 minutes in this no-holds-barred match, but eventually, as you would expect, the 2-on-1 got the better of the big man, put Marco away. Young Guns became our first UIW Tag Team Champions. And then we had Rob Cross, who was supposed to face Matt Brooks. Pops Newsom came out, along with Xander Slate, who needs to speak up for that. I'm not sure why Slate was there. Maybe he's an active competitor. Maybe he's the anonymous general manager. I didn't see Arthur Blackwell there. Came out with Xander Slate and Matt Brooks. Pops Newsom, took Rob Cross about 20 minutes before Rob Cross put him down. But then Matt Brooks attacked Cross from behind. The cage lowered. The match began, and Brooks put down Rob Cross for the victory. Then we saw Fury and Haley Jones go at it, with Fury picking up a win off of a gruesome spear. The same result actually was the end of the Tone White Max Power match, which was one of the matches of the night. The two big men went at it, and Tone White walked away with the victory. Then the co-main event, Riley Van Wilson was attacked backstage by Akira, of all people, meaning the co-main event became a singles match for the title, and Amelia Sky retained. Then the main event, Jacob Ziegler went one-on-one with Kevin Dudek, was put up off where Ziegler was Dudek was in control, and then all of a sudden a Scottish fan came out of the crowd, attacked Dudek, but Dudek was still able to overcome the odds and retain his belt. Those are the results tonight. I will see you Wednesday, ladies and gentlemen. As always, I don't know, I'm on OBS, so I can't see how many people tuned in, but I appreciate every one of the viewers who came in tonight. Thank you very much for the support. We've got a big announcement this Wednesday on UIW. Card will probably drop tomorrow. But as always, it's been your boy, Mr. Nashtastic, with Recovery. I hope each and every one of you have a wonderful evening. Watch out for any stray pies.